Welcome everyone to Constructed Chaos, where we run our D&D live stream every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and we definitely don't miss the countdown going to 0. That didn't happen.
Never happened.
If it did, I'll cut it out later, and you guys will never know.
It happened.
No, it didn't. It didn't happen. Voice.
I will
be quiet,
document
voice.
this on
be
the
quiet.
stream. Right?
Be gone. Be gone, voice in my head.
You can cut this.
I can't.
If we just talk over him, he'll never be able to use his own audio. And he'll have to redo all of
We
it.
got him.
Oh, no.
Sometimes he calls me in the back to redub over myself.
So anyway, Randy came in hot with $50 to start the stream. Thank you so much. That's an amazing start to an amazing stream. I cannot wait for all of you voices in my head to see what we have planned for tonight. But first, I do have a couple of things I want to talk about. Number one is a change to our chaos points, or rather several changes that are going to be rolling out over time. You guys have been wild and making some of the checks absolutely trivial. So we're going to be changing things up just a little bit. We want you to still be able to interact with the stream, but I want to put a little bit more pressure on our players. And to do that, first, it is now going to cost a reaction to use a roll from...
I like that you don't have our faces up right now, so you can't see our reactions.
Yeah. Well, it costs a reaction to display that. So that's the change we'll be toying with tonight. Be on the lookout for changes in the future. But for right now, everything else is the same, including our amazing sponsor, Tabletop Beard, who has supported the channel over most of this campaign. Tonight we are checking out their Game Master Beard Butter. For any of you that, don't need a scent in your beard butter, you want just a plain unscented hold and moisturizing product for your beard. Maybe you like the smell of your own musk. I don't know. This is the good stuff.
You can also use it in your hair. I think
you can also use it in your hair.
Yeah.
While I put some of this on and tame my wild beard, we'll roll a little bit of an ad for them. It's still not voices in my head. It's just, just me. Just me all by myself over here.
Week 4 of me asking for the bean can.
And that's because I want to remind everyone that you can use code CHAOS20 at checkout when you use the link in the description to buy some of Tabletop Beard's fantastic products for yourself. As well, you can use the link in the description to go check out our friends at Darkeport. They run a fantastically well-produced, high-stakes campaign over on their channel every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. So if you need, an extra D&D stream in your life, go check them out. They're amazing. And you'll often find me in the chat, too. I'm usually there.
There's always room for another D&D stream.
Yes, there's always room for another D&D stream.
We were watching them yesterday in the car.
Yeah. So, all that said, I think we are ready to rejoin our adventurers.
And now it's time to roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yes, it is.
I need a bean cam.
A sweet incense soothes the palpable tension in the room, now held in disarray by fragmented elements of spellborn attacks and violence. But with the taste of sincerity on your tongue, words are exchanged peacefully with the Warden of Sound as she gauges your intent for herself. Balancing the weight of your quest and the gravity of your recent discoveries, the scales are tipped once again with the news of war enveloping the continent. So as you stare back into the resolute eyes of the tiefling leader, your convictions aim at a brighter future than the dark desolation of Zealous. Welcome back,
look,
everyone.
we're all here.
Oh, hey!
The voices in my head are
We're
out and
here.
about. Welcome, everybody. Now that chat has seen the intro and all of you have seen the intro, we rejoin our adventure. Why are you shaking your head? We rejoin our adventurers post-combat as they continue to speak with the Warden of Sound in a Zone of Truth cast by Drazad.
I forgot about that.
we succeeded.
Yeah, I succeeded for that.
I think I willingly failed.
You did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could definitely lie.
What would you like to do?
Didn't she want to... Isn't she going to check on the
Wait.
border, right?
No, like a guy just came in and said like the
Yeah.
king of...
King Vimester
King-
died, the Weave
Yeah.
did it, and then I was like, see, evil people, we keep staff. And she goes, you gonna
my
fight
gosh.
them? And I was like, sure.
Thanks, Graham.
Grim coming in with
Grim.
5 gifted memberships right off the bat. Wow. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. And welcome new friends to the Chaos Crew. I see some names in there I recognize. So you're right. At the end of your conversation, you were told that war is now sparking across the continent. And as your conversation with the Warden of Sound winds down, she turns to the other 3 tieflings who are now gathering themselves. You 3 have done enough here. Gather yourselves and await my arrival, wherein we will prepare our northern defenses and evacuate our people from New Salvation. The white tiefling who you all fought with barks back. And the scepter, Katrina? That is of no concern to you, as it does not belong to you. Now go. There is little time left for you to be wasting it. The 3 tieflings then stand at attention, recalling their station as each brings a hand to their family crest and in a sweeping motion gathers the hand to a fist over their chest before exiting with haste. As they move out of your vision, the Warden of Sound, Katarina, remains and turns to the 4 of you. Indeed, there is little time. Follow, and feel free to bring your magics with you. As she begins to
What magic?
walk out. She's talking about the Zone of Truth.
Oh, the guy come in and tell us about the king
I didn't know I had to be on Wi-Fi to
conveniently
do it.
seems very serendipitous. Did he step into the zone of truth?
He would not have.
Mm.
Make an insight check for me.
Okay.
And while you do that, Anthony Pace, thank you so much for the 5 gifties. Right on the tail of Grim there. I almost missed it, but thank you so much. I recognize a lot of these friends. Havoc, welcome to the Chaos Crew. Good friends in here. I will add you your Chaos points in just a moment, everybody.
I think he's in full swing. You were like, Anthony Pace, and I was like, we're dead. Who's that?
That's the name of the tiefling.
You know they're bad whenever
name?
they have like a normal name and
Yes.
not like...
Yeah. Definitely
It's
the
Anthony.
big bad evil
Here to
guy.
kill us.
What'd you say? Insight?
Yep.
I'm gonna use my reaction to take a 10 out of the thing.
That sounded salty.
Yeah.
I'm going to make that not work. That sounded
Every
really
time
bad.
now, I'm gonna say it just like that.
Use my
reaction.
For a
Yeah.
12. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine, I'll use my reaction.
The individual certainly seemed earnest, and when you glanced around the room, none of the other tieflings seemed to act surprised by this new information.
Like they thought it was coming.
Based on what the Warden of Sound said, they had foreseen that something of this magnitude would be happening soon.
Which warden? Isn't there like a warden of sight?
There is a Warden of Sight.
They mentioned
you have
her,
not
right?
met them, but they mentioned
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she didn't see us.
Right.
Because they were focusing on.
On those world events.
Can we
Yeah.
pause real quick? They said that Drasad's mic might be muted. Cool.
Okay, which
Sorry.
one of you chaos gremlins unplugged
Mabel,
the mic
it was
under our
Mabel.
table?
You'll never know
Right.
until we get that extra
To be
paid
Mabel.
for.
I mean, it was like
Yeah.
dead center of the
Under the
table. I
table.
really
Under the
don't know
table
how that
cam.
happened.
I don't know.
I'm gonna do that every stream until we level up.
Oh.
I do not
Colin.
side with him.
Everybody's like, whoa, we didn't say
Yeah, we all immediately take a step back from design because it gets smited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smote you.
Now
So
we're
now,
good.
yeah,
Sorry.
now that
Yes.
we're off to one of our most chaotic starts ever.
Yes, I like
That's
it.
the name, baby. The name of the game.
Oh my gosh, my Darkeport friends in there in the chat must be getting a kick out of this for sure.
Hey, that's everybody plays D&D differently.
I
Oh,
did
I
get
know.
hit
No,
by
I'm
a
saying that in a
silent spell.
positive light. They're probably enjoying the fact that I'm having some technical issues. It's fun. It's funny.
Okay, sorry. I will not interrupt again. Let's go.
I didn't say that.
I make no such promises.
But yeah, it seemed like everybody reacted in a way that would indicate they knew that this news was coming and it was not a surprise to them.
Cool.
Katharina is continuing to move away from all of you as she stops and turns. Follow, I said.
She going out or like?
She's
in?
going out.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Cool.
Yeah. I guess we follow.
Yeah, I'm following.
Who's the
She's
warden
very
of sight?
straightforward. I am
Sound.
her.
Sound.
I mean,
We haven't
from
met
what-
Sight yet.
She stopped
Oh,
these people
yeah.
from lighting us on fire and
Like the
freezing
Sight
us.
Oh, we were going to
apprentice
kill them.
basically
They
came
were
and
not-
I
said,
mean,
"Hey,
probably. Yeah,
Sight
but-
man saw a thing.
Okay, and then this is sound.
Yeah.
I was confused on that.
We never got to see what was on the next floor.
As all of you catch up to Katharina, she turns to Valoth first. I must admit, I had my reservations, but I think maybe we can help each other.
Agreed.
There is but one more thing I need from you.
I want to make clear that I'm not very close to her right now. But continue.
She shouts
that?
across the expanse.
I need one
She
more
thaumaturgies her voice.
Yeah.
What is it? What do you want?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Perhaps it's easier to show you. You will see when we get there. And you continue to follow the warden through many corridors of the Ebon Citadel. The oppressive darkness seems to swallow your every step, punctuated only by the rhythmic echoes of your footfalls against the stone floor.
So we like going out and up?
So, as I mentioned before,
There is more.
that was like, it's like a subsection of this enormous castle.
Yeah.
So she led you out of the door, but it's not like
Out of the building.
out of yeah. So she's leading you through various corridors
Okay.
within.
I'm gonna lean over to Valoth and go, Do you think we should ask her what is in the room upstairs, or just like not bring it up at all?
We
Are-
potentially could
Are
wait and see what she
trespassing
shows us,
into their sacred grounds. Nah,
and maybe ask them.
maybe we don't bring that.
You're trying to say this in a hushed voice?
Who?
Drazad. Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay,
Slide a hand.
Or stealth, I
A
guess.
whisper check.
I'd rather sleight of hand if I'm being honest with you.
I think sleight of hand.
Talk as low as you possibly can.
Yeah.
We'll rank it on a decibel meter, and
Yeah.
then you roll a
Unplug his
D100.
Unplug his mic.
Honestly, only because I don't want her to be upset. I'm gonna take the. Is it worth it? Yeah, I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna use my reaction and take the 15. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my reaction and take the 15 in the chat.
I was confused.
16.
You said it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, your aside seems to go unnoticed as she continues to guide you. So from where do all of you hail? I have not left the borders of my country, and so I am keen to learn about what brought outsiders to our lands.
We are from Thurasil.
Torasil, across the continent. Quite a ways to travel. And what about the two of you?
I'm right over the border, kind of. In Zashatan is where I'm from.
It's still quite the far ways to go.
I don't really have a home, but I'm come from the area around Anir.
We still need to talk about that too, by the way.
Talk about what?
That we are from around the same place?
Oh, yeah.
we do. We will. We'll catch up one day, when there's not war brewing on the border.
I mean, at least we didn't cause
Doesn't
it.
concern us.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
agreeing.
in our last campaign, we caused every war. So.
Well, I can at least tell just by how you carry yourself. You have suffered greatly, as I have. This alone makes me feel that on some level we are kin. And so, what I need from you is what is expected of all us wardens. You shall wallow in the wrath. If you are to be deemed worthy of carrying our scepter, then you must be worthy to wear the crown.
I'm
That
about to
does-
be their king.
That does not sound safe.
Yeah. What
exactly does
is
wallow in the
what is
wrath
wallow in the wrath.
Yes.
And why?
Is she about to Spartan kick me into a hole? Do I not get a chance to ask some follow-up questions?
That's what's in the room upstairs. Just a hole.
Just a hole. That's it.
As you begin to ask more of these
It's a hole
probing
in
questions and more questions echo through the bounds of your mind, you arrive at a much older structure nestled within a vast atrium inside of this castle. Its weathered stone walls bearing the weight of ages gone by. With silent regard, you follow the warden into the ancient edifice as they push open a small stone door harboring Ubric symbols of each wrath. Your guide leads even further, now descending down a narrow spiral staircase that seems to stretch into eternity. As you move deeper into the bowels of the structure, the air grows heavy with a weight gathered only by legends passed on into myth, and the walls seem to echo now more than just your hollowed footsteps. Grim and Justin,
Hello.
thank you for
Yeah.
more gifties. You guys are on fire tonight. I think, what are we? We were like 20 minutes into the session.
Can y'all stop trying
And
to
just
just
drop it.
Brett?
Just as many
Oh
gifty
my
subs.
gosh.
Grim is just trying to get points, and Brett's just trying to get to 666.
And he's about 5,000 away.
Brett
Yeah, I
Venable
know,
is in the
I
chat,
know.
everyone.
Yeah.
He's not far from wreaking havoc.
So what
The
do you-
Wrath is the pool of magics that you see surrounding our citadel. It is gathered suffering. It has gathered life force, and as such, it has collected the experiences of our people. When we assume the mantle of Warden, we are tasked with wallowing through the wrath, finding our way in accepting what is shown to us as the truth. If you are to carry the scepter, then you must know the people that you carry it for.
Can anybody go in there?
You wield the staff, but I will ask all of you to go. It is no small trust that I put in you, to leave this relic in your hands.
The Zone of Truth doesn't follow, right? Are we ruling that it does?
I thought we.
It can.
It can.
Yeah,
I
it
thought he took it.
Depends on
Okay.
where you cast it.
Okay.
If you cast it
And
on
you
one-
know,
something, yeah.
you know she passed, right?
Yeah, I think
You
so.
can. I mean, yeah, you know whether
I did
they
cast it on
passed. So
myself,
you know,
but it does only last 10 minutes.
or you know
Is
that
it-
she
is it-
failed. You know that we
Yeah.
passed.
Is it dangerous?
If you are there for too long, it can be.
Hmm.
As I'm sure you have felt, wrath is more concentrated here in Alcazir, our capital city. The closer you get to the source, the stronger you become, and yet the more it tends to take.
What is the source?
The source is the glowing pool, the swirling Arcana.
It's essentially
That
the
sits
life
beneath our
essence of the
castle.
people who have
Right,
passed
but I'm
here.
saying, like, does it all pinpoint into one little spot?
Are we looking? We're looking at it, right? Are we looking
Are
at
we
the
at
You
the
would have
bottom yet?
you had seen it when you walked into the Citadel,
Okay.
crossing that bridge. It's like that huge river.
Mhm.
It's basically like a giant moat.
Right, but does that go down into like a concentrated point somewhere? Maybe I'm guessing where she's leading us.
Or is this just like a portal into the weave? Like,
What you saw is what it is.
Okay.
This is one of the only ways to access it directly without forfeiting your life by leaping from such a tall place.
Are there any other preparations other than diving in?
I would say not.
Ballas walking in.
Before we go, can we take a short rest?
As I said earlier, there is little time.
Okay.
I sent my compatriots ahead, and yes, they do answer to me, but I am not long for this world.
You think without them here, they're gonna try and get the staff back from us again?
I think there's a very good chance of that. I think
So,
there's a very good chance that I may answer for my actions shortly after you leave.
How long will we be gone?
Is this gonna take us somewhere else?
Or would we
No,
leave here?
you will remain here.
I
It
got
may
what you're
feel
saying.
like
I'm sorry.
another
Yeah.
place, another time, but you will be here in the Wrath.
Okay.
And
Before I step in, I'm going to cast False Life on myself at the
Mhm.
second level.
okay, as you cast your spell, the darkness of this tower is relinquished, and you emerge abruptly from the depths of this ancient structure through a collapsed hole in the side of it. You find yourselves standing on the threshold of a desolate landscape, uplit by the amber glow of concentrated magic beneath you. Overhead stands the Citadel, held aloft by each of the 4 bridges of Alcazir, connected at the back to this crumbling tower. Before you stretches a winding stone pathway, its well-worn surface leading inexorably into the depths of Wrath. Here, the warden pivots her stance, and with a gesture, she motions you forward.
Yeah, Ballas is going without hesitation.
Thanks, Brett Venable, for 20 gifties.
Whoa! Brett, 20 gifties!
He's gonna have it.
Yeah.
He's gonna have
Oh
it.
my god.
The king arrived.
did you prepare something?
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about it before stream.
I have a lot prepared, but I'm scared, guys. I'm so scared to give this man his points.
by whatever that bitch's name was. I can't think of right now. Luciana,
Oh my
she's gonna
gosh.
come for me. It is always the
What
easy
if he
ones to
just
spell
hold-
that kill.
What if he just holds the points until like until
The opportune moment.
Yeah, you're not ready.
Del,
Yeah.
Luciana,
Wait, it was Delathania, in fairness.
Well,
Apollo.
this.
It was Delathania,
Nice.
like Dribble Flib or something. No, that's I think my name in Pokemon.
Grayson
it's
Doodledorf is your name.
Okay, yeah,
Doodledorf.
yeah.
Oh my
Hold on,
gosh.
Brett. Give him a second.
I'm scrolling back right now to like catch everybody before I forget who gave.
I think
we'll
we
give you a
got
time to
2
catch
5 gifties from Grim.
Okay. So
It'll be really nice whenever this just works automatically.
So
one
we'll
day.
let him do that.
Yeah, what do
Yeah,
we
you
think? What do we
handle
think
that,
is in
Alex.
there?
Hold please.
Yeah.
So we are in this room, and the Warden of Sound is telling us we have to get in this pool of lava. But it's
Magic.
not lava,
Magic.
it's magic.
But
yes.
yes.
Intense
The floor is
magic,
lava.
concentrated
What
magic
is in
sucked from
there?
the souls of people.
The truth.
The
It's
magic is made from like people's life essence.
Yes.
So
Right.
like, there's a lot of consciousness in there. So it's
This feels like the Scooby Doo.
it's like walking
where
into
they
a
have the
convention where
cauldron
it's
of
very
souls.
echoey.
You know what I'm talking?
Yes.
This
Yes.
is the second time
Yes.
we've called back to the Scooby Doo
Yes.
movie.
It all.
This is that.
Everything goes back
Okay,
to Scooby Doo.
this is the
all right?
cauldron of souls. In
Monsters
Scooby-
of Lee.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
best Scooby Doo movie.
Stop. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So that's essentially what this is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And we got to go through some kind of trial in it.
That's a great
Also,
analogy.
It's the Scooby Doo movie.
I don't know if you guys have
what to
watched
say.
Rick and Morty, but the last episode of the most recent season,
I haven't watched that one.
Well, I haven't.
there's
No.
a hole in Denny's that they jump into that shows them their worst fears.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, we're going down these stairs to this hole.
So, points have been updated.
Oh no. No.
Hey,
So-
what was?
Brett, we are at your mercy.
Yes.
Whenever you feel the need, you push the button. We'll be here waiting. But
No.
I didn't write it yet.
are all of you going into the Wrath?
Cannonball! Is
Yeah.
it a liquid like
That seems a little disrespectful.
Yeah, when Val
Leave
went
us
in,
a
is
breath.
it like buoyancy liquid type of thing?
So
or-
now that you're
Yeah.
closer, you see that it from above it certainly looks like it flows and moves.
Right.
But it seems almost like a pool of water
Ethereal
floating
water.
in the air. You know,
It's like it's like the scene in Hercules.
yeah, it's a lot like that.
It's 78,000 points.
Wow.
Brett, you're a madman.
Period.
Also this Brett. So,
Well, yeah. Yeah.
walked in,
Kindred
cannonball.
spirits, Brett. Right on.
A backward swan dive.
Backward swan dive.
Full
Yeah.
on. I'll pirouette
Um,
first.
I'm gonna dip my toe first.
Okay.
It just sucks you in.
Would I?
Yeah.
Does it feel
Feels
like
the
a
same.
nice warm bath?
It feels the same as the rest
No,
of the
it feels
atmosphere.
like that bath you make that is
Freezing shards of ice
incredibly
pierce
too
your
hot.
toe.
Yeah.
I guess I'll dive in,
Okay.
but not like
Enthusiastically.
I feel the way that we feel when we're gonna say I'm gonna use reaction, take a dive.
I was just gonna say that. You
I'm
look
gonna-
at her, roll your
I'm
eyes.
gonna like sigh and be like, oh,
Hey, I'll make it an action if I have to. No, just kidding.
so
so-
glad this is my first live stream.
yeah.
Yeah,
This
it's a
is the
good
most
one to join in
chaotic
on.
one.
God.
honestly.
It's very chaotic.
The four of you slowly slip into the Veil of Umber. The world beneath you, behind you, washes away, seemingly turned to dust before your eyes. Feeling dirt beneath your feet, you turn on your heel to get your bearings. You strain to make out any detail within this haze. And worse still, your companions have seemingly vanished as well. Odd. You see a reddish-brown tiefling sprinting through the ashen air as an arrow sings through from some unseen vantage and pierces their left leg. In no time, an armored soldier stands above him, his collapsed form, and he raises a blade, their red cape waving in the winds. What do you do?
Is it real? Like
It certainly looks real.
I intercept with a shield.
Okay. Make a
Don't worry, I'm taking notes.
No.
dex save.
Okay.
I watch her.
I don't
trying
know what
to
this
teach
is.
her how to-
Is this gonna be bad for you?
For me?
I
Face.
Yeah.
No,
I use a reaction. I think a 13 in the chat, which is going to bring me to 15. Dex save? Yeah.
You
So
don't-
let me ask you this,
Yeah.
I
Odd.
don't like whenever he
How
asks us.
how badly do you want to stop this tiefling from dying? How badly do you want to stay this armored soldier's blade?
I mean, this tiefling's unarmed, right? Like, this is a one-sided fight,
Certainly looks that
and
way.
they didn't say anything.
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
You said a red tiefling, Alex?
brownish red.
Yeah.
Brownish red.
That
Yeah,
20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because of what you now know of the history between Imsford and Zealous, you understand this individual to be a sun-touched soldier.
The one that got hit, or the one that's
The
hitting?
one that wears the red cape with his sword in the air about to strike the tiefling.
Oh.
And you know that this tiefling with a number of intricate family tattoos is likely some kind of a caster. They may have been fighting beforehand, and you were witnessing potentially this individual's end.
Yeah.
So I'll ask again, how badly does Odd want to stop this blade?
I would say his instinct is to protect the guy on the ground.
Okay. As you leap out,
Right.
you feel your feet slip against the dust and you lose your footing slightly. Feeling now, as the moment slows, that you can't reach your shield out quite in time. And so instead, you throw your body in front of the blade, waiting for the slash to cut across your back, but it never comes. And when you open your eyes, as you were waiting for this pain to sink in, you instead see a carved pathway through the wrath back to the path that led you down.
Okay. I don't go back up because we wanted to go down, right?
With your insight,
Yeah.
as it was,
Passed.
you've basically passed, and it's now saying like you can go.
Oh.
You passed the
I'm
trial.
Yeah.
I look around. I'm like, that's it. Does the wrath like push me out? Like, go.
You feel
Compelled.
to move in that direction.
Yeah, I started making my way back out.
Okay.
That was easy.
You're making my way down.
It only took a very selfless act. With that, Flora,
Oh. Good catch, Brittany.
you see
No. No idea.
17.
Okay.
Okay.
you see in the
Make that
distance
17.
a slender tree's silhouette as the stiff current of air threatens to snap its branches. Drawing nearer, you come to find that it is not a tree. It is a charcoal-skinned tiefling whose skeleton betrays their malnutrition with a handful of dirt cupped just shy of their mouth as they lift it. What do you do?
I will cast Healing Spirit. No. Healing Word
Okay.
at the 3rd level. Do I cast it?
Yes.
Taking all my
You are using resources here.
I can't pick up the D4s. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Those are hard to get out. So I'll heal it 9, 6, 11 points of healing.
Okay. You see some of the... I won't say color because they are a charcoal-colored tiefling, but you see some of that, the rich, deep tones of their skin begin to return. Their body is still somewhat malnourished, but they look in your direction, and you see in their eyes that they, for the first time in a long time, maybe ever, have been cared for. And as they fall to ash, dispersing into the wrath, you see a pathway leading outwards.
Ugh.
And you
Flora
find that
takes
your
it.
spell slot has not been spent.
Yes. Flora takes it and cries.
Okay.
You keep making my character cry.
I was like, that's
Come
sad.
on,
The first
man.
time in their life.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Drazad, as you move through the wrath, looking in every which direction, wondering where your friends have gone, trying to make out any sight that could indicate their form, their silhouette in the distance, you instead hear a pain-filled scream that pierces over the ambient hum of magic in this amber-soaked wasteland, followed by compounding shouts of increasing panic. As you rush towards the noise, you find a deep green tiefling clutching a bloodlet arm as their skin loses color and they cry out in agony. Ah! Ah! What do you do?
I'll run up to him and, what is going on? What happened? And as I'm asking, I'll begin to cast Cure Wounds on them.
Make a medicine check.
You can use your reaction.
16.
Okay.
Right.
As you inspect the wound and cast Cure Wounds on them, you can see that the blood begins to disperse, and the wound that they've carved into themselves disappears. But you instantly recognize that the wound was an Umbric symbol, and their deep green skin is desaturating from that point as cracks begin to form. You recall what you were told about the danger of making minor crests and how it could claim you or give you power. What would you like to do?
Can I cast Identify on his crest?
You can.
Yeah.
Okay. As you cast Identify on the crest, you get a sense that it is of some evocation school, that it has failed, and that the magic is rapidly consuming not only their body but their soul and adding them into the pool of wrath. Their connection to this magic has gone awry.
So I'm going to ask you this out of character. I have a spell that I want to use,
Okay.
but it's 3rd level and I don't have any spell slots.
Make a religion check.
That looks cocked.
22.
In this moment of desperation, fearing that you may be powerless, you relinquish yourself to the power that you know is never fading, ever present. And you channel Pyraxis into your hands to cast the spell that you would like to cast.
I'll look at the tiefling and I'll say, why did you do this? You know the dangers of it. Even I know the dangers of it, as I cast Dispel Magic on the crest.
Okay. As you cast Dispel Magic on the crest, the damage that has been done is wrought. But the decay slows and finally stops. Tear-filled eyes connect with yours in a mutual understanding that you have saved them from their folly. They disperse, and similarly, you find a path.
Wouldn't it be funny if Valoth didn't pass?
I live here now.
As I'm walking out down the path, I'd like to just take my finger and drag it a little bit
Okay.
into the wrath and just say, "Are you out there, Voragos?" You know who I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't.
Oh, dad. It's the dad that died of Cinder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought this was some Drazad
Make a perception
backstory.
check.
Nope. It was on his notes, and I
23.
beat.
It popped into my brain a second ago.
Oh.
You don't
be doing that for you.
hear anything, but a feeling of fulfillment wells up within your heart.
Okay.
Question. What is the viscosity of this stuff?
Like, it's not swimming viscosity. It's like a dense fog in that way.
Like we talking Scooby-Doo, like...
It's exactly like the Scooby-Doo
like
Cauldron of
smoke, kinda?
Souls.
I wouldn't even call it smoke. I mean, it's like
It's almost like a projection.
almost muddy water,
Oh.
Oh.
you know? But it doesn't feel like you're moving through water. I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
I'm like, so
But
like,
is it like a projection? Like almost
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
It
a
feels-
hologram
I
almost?
didn't know if
Yeah.
I could like take a deep hit on the way out. Like,
Yeah, you can try. Sure.
You come out of the wrath and you're like,
His eyes are black.
I mean, it's pure magic. It's got to do something good.
Make an Arcana check.
That shit's gotta be strong, man.
Exactly.
That's like...
Good
God.
stuff.
That could
Can't
be
believe you
good.
did that.
Arcana.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
use a reaction.
use a reaction. And I'm gonna take a +7.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright? So for a 25.
Wow. As you
Juice this.
take in the wrath and hold it within you,
Should have been a constitution.
you feel power
Know what I
well
mean?
up through your appendages. You feel a swelling in your chest as suddenly you feel you can accomplish just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
But very quickly, that power turns sour. It turns to anger. It turns to disgust. It turns to this absolute distrust for the people that indulged in such violent acts against the people of Zealous. You feel the will of wrath becoming a part of you, and as you sigh it out, you feel that that emotion leave you.
Some good shit.
Finally, Valoth.
Dead as hell.
After wandering for what feels like ages, the whipping gales begin playing tricks on your ears, and you can hear a commanding voice. Again. Try it again. Until you get it right. Suddenly, you see a young tiefling boy come into view, their tears marked by the gathering soot against their pale complexion, and you hear the words swirl again in earnest. Worthless, devoid of talent, barren as the land. What do you do?
I don't see where that voice is coming from. I just see the boy.
Yeah, the voice is sort of like whipping and swirling around you in a vortex.
I'm going to cast Alter Self
Okay.
to look like what I would think the Warden of Sound would look like if she were younger.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk up to this tiefling. What are you trying to do?
They say nothing, but they hold out their hand and begin trying to gather magic. You see the wrath, the concentrated wrath that you stand within begin to swirl, but it very quickly dissipates as they like hit themselves in the arm.
Do it again. And I'm going to hold a hand underneath and a hand on top.
Okay.
And I'm going to like kind of help try to like I mean for the lack of an explanation, but kind of like in Naruto whenever he's helping someone like Rasengan. I'm gonna like pump it a little bit to get it started, and then back away like training wheels and be like, see how that feels, and like, you know, try to coach him through it that way.
As make an Arcana check, first and foremost.
Nat 20 for like a 28 if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are indeed fully steeped in the nature of wrath at this point. And so as you begin to funnel some of your magic into the palm of this young boy, you see the essence begin to gather as suddenly a bright white ice crystal gathers. And it releases, scatters into a million bits of dust sparkling through the atmosphere. The boy wipes his tears.
Say, remember that feeling and don't listen to them. You can achieve that.
The boy clenches his fist and shakes it as he gathers power. And you see him disperse as the path is revealed back to whence you came.
I'm gonna drop the altar self because I don't want to piss her off. I just want to be like, hey, I'm a random person. Balance thought would have been like, I need to be comforting and look like something
Right.
that this person would know.
That's fair.
Yeah, and then I'll head
I
out.
think you just taught a bad guy how to do bad things.
But I feel good about it, so it's okay.
Exactly. But it made me feel good. So
What you all, as all of you begin to converge, you catch sight of each other's forms through the amber hues of this haze, you begin to gather that everything you've witnessed is the collective struggle of the people here in Zealous. You begin to understand why wardens are required to wallow in the wrath, as it is so said. And as this dawns on you, as you return from the dusty hues of wrath, you feel its strain begin to leave you, replaced immediately with a chilling horror that awaits you beneath the Ebon Citadel. Here, before the crumbling tower, lies a collapsed Katharina,
Son of a bitch.
the Warden of Sound. Her desaturated skin flakes away like brittle parchment, revealing the icy grip of death that has claimed her. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna immediately I'll run over and try to spare the dying her.
Okay.
Dead.
You rush over and you cast your spell. As you do, make a medicine check for me.
I would also like to try to channel the wrath to see if I can, knowing what I know about it now, pull her essence out of it.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
This is when I needed the nat 20, not
Yeah,
turn that.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna take.
Oh, do you see it?
yeah,
What was
I
it
saw that.
almost? I mean, it doesn't too great, but
I think I'm gonna use my reaction. And take the 11 for 15.
Okay. As you cast your spell, you are disheartened to see that her body continues to chip away. You imagine it might be the proximity to the wrath. It might have just been that Cinder has finally claimed her. But as your mind races with these thoughts, your eyes drift down to her chest, where you see
Can I absorb?
sorry, I was
No, you're
pulling this
good.
up.
No.
At the center of her chest, where once resided her umbric crest, a gaping hole remains, framed by a jagged ring of frost.
Oh no.
I rolled a 19 on my Arcana. I'm assuming that's not enough because that's a really difficult thing I'm trying to do.
You are able to slow the decay by diverting some of the wrath in the area. Again, your command over this magical essence is unparalleled. And as you push that essence away from her, you actually see a wisp of magic leaving her body, and as it runs past your face, for a moment you sense her presence as a soft sound whispers into your ear. Run.
We need to leave now.
What?
We need to leave now. We can discuss it later. We
Okay,
have to get
that
out
is
of here.
fine.
What the fuck just happened?
Okay, the
She's
lady,
dead. The Frost Lady killed her probably.
The
Yeah.
lady that we were
Who's
waiting
dead?
on.
Oh, she's
Oh,
dead.
The
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to leave now.
Who's Frost Lady?
That's great.
The one
person
we
that just
beat
tried to
up
kill
earlier.
us. Yeah,
Hey, I have a
earlier.
weird question. Can I?
Warden of Frost.
The three that we were fighting in there, the one that was casting all the ice spells that Drazad.
Forgot that the.
Yeah.
What
They're-
happens
they're
to her
like
crest
lesser-
when
they're
she dies? Doesn't it
lesser wardens.
transfer?
They transfer it.
I forgot that.
They usually
That's why
transfer
I was
it.
like, either she has it and one of us is about to get it, or someone killed her to steal it. When that's what happened.
You can steal
We
them.
I'm running.
Yeah, we need to
as
leave.
Beloff
Not sure.
explains, I'm running.
Can I? It is before we leave this area.
Mhm.
Can
The killer is probably still here.
I know. Before we leave this area, is this stuff viscous enough to like take a sample with us?
Is what enough?
The wrath.
The wrath.
Viscous enough that he can like bottle it, basically.
You can try.
Yeah.
Are we
try
still
it.
in the same area?
No, we're like way underneath this.
Wait.
Yeah, you're underneath the citadel.
I see what you're doing
The,
with like a little
like,
glass
Wrath
vial, and I
brought
go,
us
"Why are you
down
doing
here?
it in a little glass vial?
No,
Put it in
you
your
walk
backpack
down
of holding."
an old tower within
So
the citadel.
We went through the wrath
Well, it might
and then
not
we came
hold-
right back out.
You know.
Yeah.
So I just take like an empty potion bottle or something that we might have, and then try and scoop some, cork it real quick.
Okay. As you collect some of the essence, it looks like there is a deeper saturated sort of viscous fluid within the bottle that shakes as you move it. Seems to be held within.
Oh yeah, I got a bottle of wrath.
Seems
That's
that
not
way.
going to be confusing if you forget what wrath is.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. You won't.
Yeah, no, we won't. Yes, we need to leave though.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, we got to get out of here. Drazad kind of wants to. Can I make an Arcana check or something to see if I can feel like? Okay. Screw these other casters. I don't want them to take her crest. Can I take her crest? That's what I'm trying to do.
It's gone.
She's
We don't know
disintegrating,
that.
huh?
It was cut out. That's what I just said.
It was
right?
blasted through it, but we don't know like
Make
what happened. And it's okay if I know. If I can't know, that's okay as well. If it's like just a weird thing.
how are you trying to take it? Based on Drazad's knowledge of the rite of passage, the ritual that you witnessed.
So after I spare the dying her, and I realize that like she's not coming back, and she clearly was murdered by this ice warden. I don't know if I would necessarily do anything ritualistically except like go back into my own mind and begin to worry about the thoughts of this crest moving on to somebody, not with the staff, someone who we know is like, I mean, they just murdered her. Like,
It's also,
clearly they're
very
out.
powerful.
Yeah, like they're
The
out
wardens,
for something. You know, a war just started. I would probably think about Pyraxis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was the name? And then remember. No, Zealous isn't. Never mind. Yeah, I would try to reach out to Pyraxis to just any help you can get to help protect this lady and their magics here. You know.
And you're trying to take the crest for yourself, is what you're saying.
I'm more trying to protect it, whether that's giving it to
Keep it-
myself or
Keep it from falling into the wrong hands.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I don't necessarily care where it goes per se. It can get dissolved in the wrath for all I care.
Make a religion check.
You might get some cool powers. You could literally become Dragonborn and Dolfrora.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm.
How did you
That
just
is
do that?
insane.
I feel like I need to consider that cocked though.
No, you take that roll.
Well,
Wait,
what
no,
is
no,
it?
something's,
He rolled a
something's showing up.
D20, it bounced
It's an
and landed
18
on top
of
of
his
another
other
dice.
But as long as you can tell what it rolled.
It rolled an 18. That's your roll.
23.
Okay.
Now, if it was a nat 1,
That's cocked all day long, man. What are you talking about?
With your 23, you too are able to notice the essence of wrath that is being moved off of Katharina's body into the massive pool beyond. And using a religion check, you begin to gather the end of it like a thread and draw it into your obsidian holy symbol as it swirls around. Your deep black holy symbol now holds a bluish glow on the inside. As it clicks in the back of your mind that you may have just made your first enchantment.
Oh, okay.
You may have just trapped her soul inside.
I just made a minor crest.
What a-
I'm dead, y'all. Dead as hell.
You may have just made your first enchantment.
Okay.
You feel that you have done all you can at the very least, and you were able to do something, although you're not sure what yet.
Okay. Is it going blue to you guys too?
Yes.
Okay, let's
No,
get the hell
not
out of
me.
here. What? No.
Yeah.
this is when Flora lets us know she's colorblind.
No, we got to go.
All
She's
right.
dead. She's not coming back, and I don't know where her power went.
And I'm looking for like, as we're leaving, we went down some stairs, right? I'm
Yeah.
looking for like traces of ice on the stairs or more out of place stones, like what we saw in the other building. Like
Yeah. I'd be
any
looking for
traps that there
enemies.
might be.
As you enter the stone tower that brought you down here, through the collapsed cobblestone exterior wall, you see on some of the edges of the stones through that opening, there is a gathering of ice where the stone itself is actually cooled to a temperature that is uncomfortable to touch.
I'm gonna say the Warden of Sound should have let us kill her as we continue on.
I mean, Drazad completely agrees. Did
Or rather, sorry, you see like ice sort of build up. On
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That's what I figured.
Frost.
It wouldn't be cold by this point, is what I mean.
This is the Warden of Ice or just some lady who casts ice magic? Don't know.
Sure.
Great. Ice lady. I wanted to...
We know the Warden of
Yeah.
Ice was out for her job, so Valve considers it that.
Ice lady. Whenever she attacked us, did we notice, did she have, not her crest necessarily, but did she have like a badge or a particular piece of armor on that we would have noticed?
A unique piece.
I think you
of some
told
kind.
us
Doesn't
they're
have to be
all
unique.
wearing something that. unique.
They,
The more
they
unique,
are
the better.
they are all wearing somewhat ceremonial robes. They're dressed much more exquisitely than any of the other tieflings you've come across in Alcazir in Zealous at large.
So none of the other casters in like the library were wearing those same clothes?
Not to that degree of eloquence, no.
Just the ones that we fought were wearing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some shenanigans, my
Okay.
usual. I'd like to focus on the particular type of clothing, that dress, the more exquisite, and cast Locate Object.
Okay, 1,000 feet, right?
Yep. It's probably just being an ass, and they're 1,001 feet.
1,001 feet away.
No, you get a ping.
Okay,
Look at that.
Um,
Sometimes he's a nice DM.
Right
It's
behind
within
you.
the citadel above you.
It's
You can at
Luciana.
least tell that much.
is it moving up or down? Or
It's unmoving.
okay. Oh no. Okay.
I will say too. There was a room of those. I would assume they're the same. I found a room of
Oh,
vestments.
it's unmoving?
Mm-hmm.
Were they the same as what they were wearing or different? Like ritual. You said they were like ritual ceremonial cloaks.
Those look to be even like more dressy. Like
But it's just
what they were wearing is like their casual everyday fancy clothes.
Okay.
But it's just the one that I see.
You only get one with locate object. It's locate object.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
it's the nearest.
So that's what I'm saying.
object.
Like the more unique, the better, because this might not
So
be hers.
I mean, look, technically, you should be getting a ping on
homegirl that we
homegirl that's dead.
Oh, I didn't
She's
think
closer.
about that.
But I will say that the Warden of Ice or the Warden of Frost is.
maybe hers has like a blue stripe.
I'll
on
touch-
it.
Yeah,
I'll
they,
touch
they,
her.
all, they all have like slightly different
I'll
colorations.
touch her ice on the side of the wall and be like, no, but really, you see Drazad kind of. Wait, everyone, hold on.
Do you touch the ice?
I
I mean, you said you did.
meant that colloquially, but yeah, I will.
Okay.
You gotta roll
Oh no, it's a
some
glyph
shit.
of warning,
Yeah,
isn't
dude.
it? Okay,
I don't know what that word means.
okay.
Remember how we
You
set
about
the
to-
trap on the rat when we blew up the building? With
Rat trap.
rat
Yeah.
trap when we blew up the building in the
old
last
rat
campaign.
trap.
Oh, the last
I put a glyph of
campaign.
warding
Yeah, it's
on
yeah.
something that triggered it with a word, a touch, or some kind of action.
Yeah,
and the-
that's
and the
fair.
spell that was in
I
it
said it. I'll
got
tell
You
launched
place
out.
your hand against the ice, and as soon as you do, you come to realize that there may be latent magics within. You pull your hand back instantly, and you expect to feel like a hint of cold still upon your fingertips,
Yeah.
but there is none. Nothing happens.
That shit fake. That's fake ice.
Ice isn't cold.
Is it illusion?
Is water wet?
Dude, what were the crests again? The mage.
I'll read them out.
Yeah, what were they
Did
again?
you write them on the
Is-
back of the thing like I told you?
I
No.
didn't.
Well, because I,
I
have
would-
it.
Yeah.
Give it to me. I'll write them.
Oh my gosh, I have so many
In
notes for
fancy
tonight's
burnt
session. They're everywhere.
No, in regular Morgan script.
They are shadow, flame, sight, water, wind, charm, strike, craft,
I got it.
life, sound, soil, frost.
Shadow. Flame. Sight. Shadow.
I know. I was like,
So shadow.
Flame,
So none of those to me would say illusion magic.
Sight.
Make an arcana check. I can see what you're getting at.
With my knowledge of the crests now,
I'll say with advantage.
Okay, that's okay.
Can you say it again?
You also read the crest book.
Hey,
earlier.
Alex, can you say them again? Shadow, flame, frost, sight,
Shadow, flame, sight, water,
sight, water,
wind, charm,
wind, charm,
strike, craft,
craft,
life, sound,
life, sound,
soil, frost.
soil, frost. Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Out of twines.
Shadow,
Yeah.
Okay.
in the way that the Zealots know it, means obscurement, means fake, means illusory
Yeah.
to some degree.
Okay. Are you like, that's not cold? Like, are you making that known to us, or is this a revelation? Because Val is purposefully not touching them because he's worried about glyphs of warning.
So I would, as I pull away and finish casting Locate Object, I would go, so it is a little complicated, but I tried focusing on her clothing. I think she's definitely above us, potentially by a couple of floors. Maybe in the sealed room upstairs. Also, that's not cold. The ice is not cold at all. Like, you can touch it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not touch it, get close to it.
The minute he says that, I'm gonna have my brain blast, and I'm gonna find I'm gonna find the glyph that is Shadow on the staff, and like pressing my thumb against it, I'm gonna focus. And I really don't have any spell that can really, I mean, like maybe detect magic mixed
Sure.
with like trying to identify.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? I
But
can
I'm
help
also
you.
like gonna cast detect magic at this time too.
Okay.
What am I investigation?
Yes, sir.
9 plus 8 is 17.
Okay. With your 17, it becomes immediately apparent to you that this is indeed illusion magic. This ice is not real. And further,
Do it again.
as this clicks within your mind, you turn to face Katharina's lifeless body. In the ice that had formed around her chest, illusion as well.
Is her
She
crest
really
there?
dead?
But whenever
Yeah.
she hit us with ice, it was cold damage, right?
Yeah, no, this is someone else. I'm running back
Oh,
down,
it's someone. I'm trying to
and I'm gonna
that person.
touch her chest where the ice is,
Not cold.
and see if I can dispel the illusion by like I know a lot
Yeah, I
of
mean,
illusion
you see as you run your hand across it, it sort of like crackles and
because I know a lot of illusion dispels when you interact with it. So like I want to try to like
It doesn't
shake
dispel,
it
but
free,
you
kind
can
of.
tell that it is an illusion.
oh, but I can't see what's
Where did
there.
she send the three? Where did she send them three that attacked us off to?
To the border, to the northern border. We should still get out of here.
Let's go.
Her spirit did tell me to run.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, we're not running.
Let's
Let's go.
Okay, they couldn't have gotten far.
We're
unless they
missing-
teleported. It hasn't been that long. I don't
need
know how
to
long we're
honor
in
the
Wrath.
dead.
I'm gonna message. I'm gonna use my earring of message and try to message the ice lady.
where are you?
Like, hey girl.
Someone's trying to frame
Hey,
me.
girl,
There
are
is-
you up?
Yeah. Girl, there's some.
Are
there's
you?
Somebody. Oh, girl just got
He
wrecked.
specifically told you
And they're
she
trying to
wouldn't-
frame her.
Was
she
that
wouldn't-
25 words?
She wasn't moving.
No, that's just sending. I know how to stroke
know.
halfway
He
through that.
specifically said she wasn't moving either, so she might be dead as well.
Will sending tell you if they're dead?
If they don't
Does
respond.
it say
Message? No.
like
No.
Cinder?
If you
number,
get a,
this number
if you
is
get
not
a
in service.
doo-doo-doo, yeah,
Yeah.
we're
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
The
This
person
number is longer. In
is no longer on this
What do
plane of
you say
existence.
specifically?
I specifically would say, I know we did not know each other much. I think somebody is trying to frame you. The Warden of Sound is dead, but they used illusory magic to make it look like ice.
You wait.
She dead as hell too.
Is this locate object moving?
No, he specifically said
It's
it's not moving.
No, but now that the message, like I didn't know if like that stirred it at any.
Locate object is not moving, and you have not heard a response.
We need to get out of here.
Okay, yeah.
Bye.
I don't think we should hang out here any longer. I
No.
think we should get out of here.
Yes.
Should we try and sneak out?
What?
Let's sneak out.
Oh. I
Hey,
don't
Floor.
Hey,
know if that is super. You should go first as a scout.
I'm gonna cast alter self again.
No.
Did it use the spell slot when I cast it the
These
first
are
time?
all wizards.
It didn't.
It didn't.
Pass
That's
without a
fine.
trace.
You did it
Pa-
within
I'll cast
yeah.
silence.
So no.
Okay, I'll cast pass.
I'm gonna
without
make
trace.
myself look like the Warden of Sound again, but now like just before she cindered to death. Like,
Okay.
So
Gray, dim.
I'm gonna cast silence,
Okay.
and she's casting pass without trace
I'm
You're casting silence on what?
on us.
on us, on me.
I don't believe silence is a spell that you
doesn't
can
fall.
move.
That's a point with
I tried.
range.
Yeah.
I tried. Sorry.
It's cool. I'm concentrating on pass without a trace.
Okay.
And I could, if I wanted to, spin the little blade on my hat and start floating away.
So what
I
is
won't make any. Well, no, the thing's probably gonna make sound.
What's our marching order?
what is the marching order
I
as
would
you
l-
move back up the stairs?
I would like to go first looking like the Warden of Sound.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Followed by.
will be behind Odd.
I'll go second.
Odd's like, well, I'm going last, so you
Bringing
can't
up the
be.
rear. Okay. Everyone make stealth rolls for me as you begin to
At 10.
climb back up this.
Nat 20, baby!
Same! Like, really?
Whoa!
31!
Oh, you ruined it.
What do we add with pass without a trace?
10.
Oh wait, am I making a stealth check?
35.
Yes.
Hey, I got to roll a
Hey.
disadvantage, but the other one was a nat 20.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
It's disadvantage.
we don't
I'll
have a
take
nat
that
20 in
one,
the
yeah.
chat.
No, but I'm taking
You get
that.
plus 10.
I'm taking that 11.
That 11 does not exist. Sorry, I didn't erase it.
Wait, no, we
wait.
had 2 11s and we
Oh
used
no,
one
it doesn't
in.
exist. My bad. No, it doesn't.
exist.
Okay. Natural 1 plus 10 is 11.
Oh.
Plus
Can you take...
You can take the 7.
plus
or
7
something, yeah.
is 18.
I'll take
You
the.
Also-
can't take more than one. Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah,
I see.
no, I I
Sorry.
didn't take one of the D20s.
That was one of the reasons I wanted
Yeah.
to do a reaction for
Yeah,
it.
right,
It
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
enforces that.
The other thing I would like to do, and it can happen in any order or however you want to go about it, because I don't get a message response. Did anybody take the seeking dart?
Yeah,
No,
who
but the
has
box
it?
is now dinging, by the way. We got another
Yeah,
item
the box
earlier.
is dinging. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got...
Stop it.
It's, so we have the secret dart, and then the new one is Rings of Shared Suffering.
Rings of shared suffering.
Also, I have
Okay.
A
taken...
very apt item for this place.
I've taken the liberty of removing the items we already have from the list.
I did that the other day.
Yeah.
You didn't.
I didn't.
No, because some of them are still there.
Somebody
Oh.
has a seeking
But
dart
it's
though?
cool.
You got
Wait, like the secret dart?
I mean, I
Yeah.
can take it.
I left
but
that
don't
on
have
there on purpose.
Okay, I'll
Because
add
it's
it back.
consumable.
I'll add it back. But I took off the Rings of Shared Suffering.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Did you
Oh,
get
it is
Randy's,
consumable.
dice
D8?
roll? You get a D20.
D20.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Randy coming in with the D20.
Randy.
Randy
Flora,
and,
could I-
and Leodis both.
And Leodis.
Could I
Okay.
take the secret dart, Flora?
Yeah, take it.
And Grim. Oh my
Okay.
god.
You guys
What
are
is
going
that?
crazy. 18 for Randy. Randy, thank you
All
for
right,
the
Randy.
18.
Okay,
Leodis.
who's next? Who's next?
D20.
Leodis.
D20.
What is it?
Another 18.
18.
Yeah.
Oh my
Real
gosh.
quick, real quick, if I get the same RNG.
okay.
No.
Yeah, keep
Nat
going.
20, nat 20, nat 20.
And then Grim's is
14.
a 14.
40.
Thank you. Thank you, Grim.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Randy.
Leodis. Thank you, Randy. You guys are crushing it today.
My marker's gone.
Okay, I'm going to. Okay, this only has one use. Is it okay if I try to use it?
What?
The
The secret dart.
Yeah, I guess
To
so.
do what?
To seek.
Try yes to seek to try to get in touch with the actual ice wizard lady.
What does the secret door do?
I think-
It has it's like message. It has 120 feet. If I whisper seek to the dart, any target of my choice within 120 feet of me, it tries to like shoot. It does damage. Or
Yeah,
attempts
it's kind
to,
of like message.
Darken
but it
To me,
does.
it sounds like more like locate
yeah.
creature, right? Yeah.
And then it.
Locate creatures stab.
But
it.
the difference is if they're not within 120 feet,
It doesn't do anything.
It just doesn't do anything, and its magic's wasted. So at least that would tell us for sure if they're like that far. I'm just trying to let someone
you
know
you
what is
know,
going on.
you know she's way above.
Well,
us.
we
No, I think that's the fake.
the illusionary one.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know anymore.
A mystery wrapped in an enigma.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, they'll keep the darts for another day. Let's go.
And I look like the Warden of Sound, so I'm gonna. And I have the staff, so like
Yep.
maybe they think that she killed me and took the staff.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Everybody, put your hands behind your back like you are wearing handcuffs, and we'll be following behind her like. Like she took
Okay.
Do you guys do that?
Val says you could do that if you would like.
I'm gonna,
It sounds like
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
care.
the 7 for a dirty 20.
For your stealth
Yeah.
total?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wow. With the plus 10? Oh.
3 plus 3. Oh.
With that, you all continue to move up the stairs, following Valoth. Drazad, You're as quiet as you possibly can be, but your footfalls are a little bit heavy on these steep stone steps, some of which have crumbled away as you can't really see all that well.
Yep.
You continue to move further up the winding staircase above, feeling a sense of foreboding increase
Yep.
as
Definitely.
you approach. How far off from the open door back into the atrium where you entered this tower going down would you like to use the seeker dart, or would you like to do it after you've exited? Or?
No, I'm not going to do the secret art.
Are we trying to follow your locate object? Or?
I honestly, Drazad does not know anymore.
Too much information. And we don't know what any of it is true.
Overstimulated. His ADD's kind of going crazy. I think we should probably take old girl's advice and get out of here
Okay.
because she was pretty wise, in fairness.
What is ADD in this world? Active Dragonborn disorder?
Yes. How did you know? I did not know anybody knew about that. Yes. Yes, and then they have hyperactive Dragonborn disorder. Yes, we call it HAD. Yes. Yes, I might have that. I haven't been to the doctor in a long time.
You might have that.
Yeah.
Or had it.
It's cold.
As you... What were you about to say?
Go ahead. Nothing.
You continue, and Valoth, as you circle the opening, trying to maintain a demeanor, a composure befitting of a warden that belongs in this place, you can't help but feel a shudder run down your spine like a heavy shroud as you arrive at the top of the stairs and circle into the atrium. Before you stands the Warden of Frost, flanked by a formidable number of 10 tiefling warriors,
10?
their faces set in grim determination.
God.
The air crackles with tension, and the cold gaze of the warden pierces through you like icy daggers, betraying no hint of mercy or remorse.
Can I make an inside check? Is this the Warden of Ice? Is this the one?
Are you getting the ping off of the
clothes?
clothes?
Oh yeah. Am I?
Is it these clothes?
Make
She's about to catch these hands.
Alex is like, I'm so sick and tired of you.
an investigation check. I'm not. I'm
No,
trying
no,
to
no.
think about how this plays out.
Yeah.
20, dirty 20.
The ping on locate object is indeed coming from directly where the Frost Warden is standing, and maybe a few feet behind.
What?
As the Warden makes eye contact with you,
What is this? And my voice does sound. I
Alter
can't do
self.
the accent. Yeah, I
Oh,
was
I'm
just
familiar.
like, yeah, okay.
Full 80-year-old woman. What is this?
troops, do not be swayed. This illusion will not fool my eyes.
You just hear.
And what of your illusions?
I told you they're all wizards.
I have none. I am here for you to see, and you still possess what is mine.
Oh, can I?
This is not yours.
I believe it is.
If you would go down there, guards, you would see a fake version of me that the Warden of Shadow has created. Show yourself.
Wait, also, how is it yours? I thought that was everyone's here, not yours.
Make a persuasion check. It belongs to the eldest warden, and I now am.
Is this the frost one?
How do you know? Wait, how do you
Looks
know?
like a frost one.
How do you know that you are now the eldest warden?
Because I ended the traitor. You see some of the men begin to turn their
So
glance.
you
I'm
were
gonna
all
take-
aligned with her killing the nice old lady that was helping?
I'm gonna use a reaction and take the +7 to make this.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The +7's gone. You can take the +6.
I'll take the
+6.
+6 to make it a 22.
Okay, yeah, you see some of
Wait.
the troops
Yeah, 22.
begin to fully turn their attention away from you, looking towards the Warden of Frost as she glances back down to them. Yes, I killed the traitor, the one who would bestow our sacred scepter, our stolen artifact, to outsiders, the very ones who stole from us.
As soon as
I
she
have
says,
the
As she
scepter.
raises her
Okay,
voice, you hold the scepter in your hand, and all of you see a bright glow, a deep amber begin to gather above the tip of the staff as it shoots off towards the Warden of Frost.
The staff does, or the
glow, the magic.
From your staff?
Is she about to come back to
Her
life and
attention
zombie this?
focused
I don't know what-
on the troops below.
Oh.
She is clipped in the chest as she
Period.
falling over. Suddenly, the troops turn on you as magic begins to gather and fling from all directions. Everyone roll for initiative.
What is
wait.
happening?
My staff.
Auto shot somebody?
I don't think it did. I think that's illusion.
Yeah.
That to make it look like it did.
While we
Yeah.
get set up for this combat, because it is going to run a little bit differently from normal,
We all take a long
I'm going to
rest.
go to a little break, so everyone can kind of take a break, refresh, refuel,
BRB.
digest some of the craziness that just occurred, and we'll see you guys back
look at
in
the
about
moon.
10
Go
minutes.
look at the
real, what's
moon.
Go look at the moon. Go look at the moon.
Recharge.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. A huge thanks to Tides of Mo, Brett Venable, Tabletop Beard, Drazadi, Grim Reaper, Atmos Seeker, Justinian at Darkport, Angel Jobert, Paul Tankersley, Corey of Darkport, Angel of Darkport, Taya, Leodis Kyron, Wolf Ranger, Ted Bushinsky, Jared, Brother Araman, Casey, Derek Wilch, Don Buono, Rollerbladering, Dutton 103, Big Head Bro, Trent, Memebot 69000, Alice, Frosty Warlock, Victor Diaz, Fated Caliber, A Wild Avia, Jeff, John Galt, Laurie, Kyle Stangby, Brandon McGuire, A Series of Mysterious Runes, Michael Brandenburg, Damo Divan, Grumble God, Luciana Briasco, Amnesia and me, Mike Rue, Danny Boy, Toxin, Caramel Thunder, Randy McWhirter, Daniel Ortega, Blue Mellow, Andrew Lewis, Bipo Drill Sergeant, Jacqueline Turner, Parallel E, Apox Penguin, Guy, Cameron Dorset, Michael Kramer, Zeiss Ginny, Victor Tedesco, Sammy Percival, Unholy Guardian, Moist Moose, Aaron B, Crow, Horizon, Cellphone, Cursed Wolf 666, One-Eyed Goat 90, Daddy Durr Frosty, Kevin Bellier, Jimmy Bob, Anthony Pace, Will Plays Games, Player Lord, KR08, Rub My Beard, Elmo Rect, Neil Munoz, Stephen Cowan, Flame and Air, Raymond Diaz, Place Filler, LC, Just Riker, Moon Goose McQueen, and Meta Lisa. You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
The most exciting feature for our live streams has come to YouTube. You can now roll dice live to help us in our adventures by using chaos that's built up by watching and interacting with the stream. All you need to do is keep an eye out for earning instructions that appear on our stream, and then spend those points by typing in the commands that correspond to the dice you'd like to roll. This feature is always available, no matter what campaign we're playing in, so be sure to hop in and help out our players because, well, they're gonna need it. Greetings to all my bearded brothers out there. I'm Alex, also known as Constructed Chaos on YouTube, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Tabletop Beard. This family-owned beard oil company is run by three brothers that have combined two great loves of mine: tabletop RPGs and beard care. And it makes a lot of sense because, as I'm sure many of you know, growing and maintaining a healthy beard can be an adventure all its own. I started my quest back before I was even on YouTube, and I guess you could say I was stuck at level 1 for a while, constantly itching my way through life with a wild and unkempt beard and just trusting hairspray and regular shampoo to get the job done. Believe me, I was rolling nat 1s on just about every charisma check I made at that point. But eventually I started trying various beard care products like oils, butters, and balms, and I found some that worked well enough, but none of them really tied into my backstory. Not to mention my wife was constantly complaining about the smell. Then I was put on to the products from Tabletop Beard, and let me tell you, it was a match made in heaven. Or hell, depending on what kind of flavor you prefer. These guys use a premium oil blend of meadow foam seed, rosehip, golden jojoba, argan, avocado, and sunflower oils to create the most high-quality product that contains no cheap filler or artificial oils that you typically want to steer clear of. And each scent has been expertly crafted and matched to a familiar TTRPG style, so you know exactly the kinds of vibes you're putting out without the scents being too mundane or too overpowering. To top it off, all their products, oils, butters, and balms are made in small batches, so the quality control is top-notch, and so is the customer service. They're always looking for new ways to meet and exceed customer needs, and I've even heard that they have some new ideas cooking up behind the scenes. So consider this your session 0 and take some time to check out Tabletop Beard today. Truly, they're the only starting equipment that you need for your own successful beard care journey. Bear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left. Ew, not that. I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. It's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that and... What was that? Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
In a world of darkness exists Geramentum, a beacon of hope in the realm of Terra. Our heroes, all with unique pasts, live here and are connected by a common destiny to protect the dream. Welcome to Darkeport, an actual play production company. Our inaugural dark fantasy D&D campaign, Gold, Green, and Red, is inspired by the lived experience of War Medic and GM Angel Gamble. Subscribe to us now on YouTube. Live episodes stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bauble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you. By chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within.
they going to... Oh! Excuse me. Are they still not back? Wait there just a moment. I'll fetch them for you. The little chaos gremlins. You have people waiting, you know!
Hello! Welcome back.
Sam
Val is
Are
dead,
we?
as you can
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
Or is
so,
he?
as I explained over the break, I'll explain to our chat as well. This combat is going to take place in Theater of the Mind. We're going to run it a little bit differently, and we'll see why in just a moment. Since we've all rolled initiative, Valoth, what was yours total?
3.
3.
I think I missed a roll.
Brett?
19.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 12 was what?
Drazad?
14. 10.
Okay. And Flora, what was your initiative?
Oh, she rolled a 14.
Thank you, because I did not remember.
Oh, did y'all
Yeah, you're
both
good.
roll 14?
No, I rolled a 10.
Oh, right.
Sorry, throwing a lot of...
No, my bad.
Numbers.
Sam asked me a question at the same time, and my brain answered both of y'all in, I think, the opposite order.
Okay.
Did I miss something? I was like, we were all talking.
First in the initiative is Odd. What would you like to do?
You're about to point to me. I was like,
Is
what?
there like what's the layout real quick? You had said 10 soldiers,
Yeah.
a lady laying on the ground.
Well, essentially what you see outstretched before you is this atrium that you had entered, wherein the decayed tower was centered earlier. So it's a very large room, and you can actually see a number of balconies outlook. It's kind of like, you ever been in one of those big hotels that has like, you can see over into the central courtyard or whatever?
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
All the troops are blocking your escape, just spread out across the atrium and flanking you. But the Warden of Frost, who has been knocked over, was standing atop one of the balconies about 50 feet above. And is, now that they've fallen over, you actually have lost sight of them. You can't see up there.
And I called it illusion.
Got
I am
another
going
5
to,
gifties from Grim.
Grim, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are super generous tonight. Thank you so much. I really do mean that.
Okay. So, I'm going to start beating my drum and making a nice rhythm.
Okay.
That's going to turn into these swirling green tendrils off my hand, and I'm going to cast it above like the biggest concentration group of soldiers that are in front of us, and cast hypnotic pattern.
Okay. It's a wisdom save for them, right?
Yes.
How many people are in front of us?
10.
10.
I will say that you're
That is
able
a
to.
30-foot cube.
I will say that you're able.
Use it last time.
You're able to net 4 of them in your
Okay.
hypnotic pattern.
You guys just hate that.
Only one of them makes the save with a non-nat 20. The rest are below 10.
It's a notification.
So they're all incapacitated. Just
3 of them are.
3 of them are.
Yeah.
And then
So there are 7 left.
Yep. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to healing word myself.
Okay. What do you
then-
say to yourself?
Don't you die. Don't you die. Like, don't you die. That's what I say.
Fair enough. You feel a revitalized swell of magic coursing through your veins, made stronger by the wrath that you huffed before leaving.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to kind of get in a defensive stance in front of the party.
Okay. As you stance in front of the party, you see Flora now leaping into action. It is your turn in initiative. What would you like to do? You saw Odd cast a hypnotic pattern into the sky, causing 3 of the 4
There's
troops in range.
10.
There are 10 total. 3 are incapacitated, like just kind of dazed by this pattern. 7 are still hurling spells from every direction at you.
Do we know why this is Theater of the Mind?
Just because it's fast.
I don't really. bad with theater.
I know.
Which
So-
one?
There's
know,
just
and I'm
there's just
sorry.
7
Yeah.
bad guys that are threatening us right now.
How
3.
far away are they?
Range doesn't matter.
They're-
Range
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Sorry, you weren't.
Yeah.
You left on break, and I told them range doesn't matter. I meant to tell you as well.
How does range doesn't matter?
You
Okay.
You
Anything-
can hit all of them, no matter what.
Okay.
You are in range of
whatever
all of them.
distance you need them to be, they are all that
Yeah,
distance
you just-
away.
Okay, I'll cast Erupting Earth.
Okay.
So,
What is that, a con save or dex save?
dex save.
Dex save. Like Odd, I will say you're able to hit 4 of them. Are you aiming for any of the incapacitated ones or only helping ones?
I would even say, don't touch those.
Okay. Then I'll go for all the ones that are not incapacitated.
Okay.
4 of the 7 that are left.
So I don't think they get a bonus to their dex. They get 1. So 17, 16, 15.
16 is the DC.
Okay. So
One
2 of them
fails.
save, and then 2 of them fail. The other one rolled a 3.
Okay, so the ones that save will take half.
Okay.
10, 14, 21 points
Okay.
of bludgeoning damage.
As you hold out your staff of flowers, some of the stones themselves begin to form pillars of earth, catapulting them into the air. You see some of the casters lose their footing as spells go wide, flying about the room, casting odd shadows everywhere. Those 4 spellcasters are done. They're gone. So there are 3.
Oh, how much damage did you do?
21, but it was halved for 2 of them.
And all 4 of them are done.
Yep.
Oh.
Do they like fall or do they like
disappear.
poof?
Oh no, they fall.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you do non-lethal damage with spells?
Don't believe so.
Sucks.
Can't
So-
you roll bad enough?
So there's only 3 left, right?
There are 3 left, but now as it falls to their turn in initiative, you see another 5 come in from one of the doorways, and as they do, you see a familiar pale blue tiefling surface above the balcony where the Warden of Frost was, cradling her dead body.
What was the pale blue one again?
You would know upon seeing him instantly that he is the Warden of Shadow. And as you gain this insight, he beats you to your words as they've killed her! They've killed another one of us! And then you see in earnest, more of the troops are beginning to encircle you as he looks out upon you and calls out, "You will pay for this! You will not escape!"
I don't like this dirty little
say-
smirk
Yeah.
you have on your face over here.
We won't fall for your fake show that you're putting on.
You just hear Josiah. Are you now the eldest one now that she is dead too?
Make a history check.
Me?
Yeah. You
And
read the
then-
book.
Are the soldiers rushing us now?
History?
The
why can I never find
smirk,
history?
He's trying to hold it
18.
in so much.
You recall whenever you looked through the book of Umbric symbols that the eldest warden rules in the current wardens basically were of age 37, Warden of Sound, 34, Warden of Frost, and then also 34 just below her, the Warden of Shadow.
Oh, so they would be like tandem rulers.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
No.
are you piecing it together?
Oh my god! Wow, what a double cross, just mind fuck. Okay.
Okay, so
I didn't piece it together.
Yeah.
So tell
The
me
Warden
I
of
got
Sound double
5.
crossed the Warden of Frost, so now
Yeah.
he's in charge.
you mean the
The
Warden?
Warden of Shadow, the Warden of Shadow
Shadow.
double crossed the Warden of Frost so that he can be in charge. He needed 2 people dead to be in
Right.
charge. Warden of Frost needed 1.
Oh,
So
yeah, that
Warden,
tracks.
Warden of Shadow
Yeah,
said,
definitely.
"I help you," and then was psych.
No, I don't think the Warden of
one?
Frost knew about it.
Who was the first one?
The Warden of Sound that's dead at the bottom of the stairs.
The lady, yeah,
But I
nice
look
lady.
like her, and I say I'm not dead.
I'm not dead.
And I rolled high on my deception, and I don't know.
Are the
It's
soldiers
fine.
rushing us?
The soldiers are rushing you.
So-
we'll get to that in just a moment.
I want to do something before then.
You hear the Warden of Shadow call out to you. "We will come at you in droves. There will be no escape for your kind, you filth." And
whoa!
Yeah.
Your
I'm
kind.
gonna say that's racist.
What do you mean, your kind?
Oh yeah, for sure it is.
Because I'm you.
Yeah.
As it so happens, the mages now take up aim and begin hurling spells at all of you. There are 8 in total that can attack. Do they make a save on
No, they
hypnotic
just
pattern?
fail.
Hypnotic
How do they
pattern?
get out of
Oh no.
Or is it at the end of their turn?
They don't do anything. They're
No,
just stuck.
I don't think there's any saves for hypnotic
There is
pattern.
at
not.
the end of their turn? Until they take damage?
I think it's until they take
Until
damage
they
or
take
somebody
damage,
shakes them
or
out of
they
it.
use the action to shake
Got
them
it.
up.
Yeah.
Okay. So then in that case, there are 8 total. I will say that 3 of them are going to attack you,
Fair.
Valoth. So there's 5 left.
And the other 5 can get bumped. That is my 2 cents.
Does a... Actually, I know none of these hit.
Period.
You know none of them hit?
Yeah, it's a +4 and the highest one's an 8.
Didn't even need my shield.
Dancing.
My
You see a number of concentrated blasts
Valoth
whiz
doesn't
by. You see them pass directly next to his face as it parts his hair to one side and it falls back into place. Wielding the staff, you feel as though... Make an intimidation check. As you may be...
Net 20!
You are inadvertently influencing these casters into believing that you have such control over their magic while using the staff.
Well, also look
that
like the
you're
word
able
of sound
to just
still.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm powerful. You guys know this. I'm the elder.
You look like the Warden of Sound, but then you also attacked the Warden of Frost, so they're pretty disillusioned
'cause
with.
they fake trying to kill me.
Yeah, I mean they're just following orders at this point.
But yeah, no.
So there are 5 left. I will say, because you also have attacked, 3 of them are going to go at you.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they rushing me or are they trying to...
They're all
Oh,
ranged. I mean they're casters.
Gotcha.
Yeah, none of those hit either.
Okay.
So 2 more, and I will say 1 goes at each of you.
I too stand like I'm not... I don't care about these things.
Drazad does a 19 hit.
It exactly hits.
I had double checked ACs, so I had a feeling that one did hit. Bolts go flying in every direction. Most of you are able to move out of the way, but Drazad, you find yourself pinned as you must take the brunt of some attack. And as you brace, you feel a ray of frost collide with your chest, skittering across your armor in some of the ice crystals seeping in, jabbing into your pec as you take...
Not the peg.
Kinky.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's what it was.
Yay, peg.
That's what it was. Me and you didn't move.
They just made
And then we just pinned Drazad between us. So he
Drazad's like, move!
No!
Drazad, it is now your
Get out
go.
the way.
Valoth, you're on deck. What would you like to
so
do?
hard they could cut glass.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, can
We
you
can-
make those notifications go away?
Prove it.
We can see
Give me the keyboard, I'll do
The shadow guy?
yeah,
Yes.
the Warden of Shadow, right?
Up on the balcony, yeah.
Okay, I'm really hoping I'm not about to waste my next 2 turns. I am going to... Is there a door on the balcony they're on that we can see? Or is it just like an open, like, walk behind it kind of thing?
There's an open doorway on the balcony that the Warden of Shadow and Warden of Frost are on.
Sick. How...
And beyond, you can see that there is a rock wall on the
Okay.
yeah.
I know I'm being semantic. It doesn't matter. I'll cast Zone of Truth
Okay.
on the Warden of Shadow.
What's the range on that?
60 feet. Oh, it's
Okay.
a 15-foot sphere.
60-foot point.
Yeah, 15 foot.
So you have
radius.
range enough to do it.
Yep.
That's fine.
It's a charisma save.
Okay.
The DC is 15.
19.
Okay.
Charismatic bastard.
Yeah.
As you see an ambient glow just sort of erupt from the ground, the Warden looks down, almost dropping the Warden of Frost as he composes himself. Your foul tricks will not work on me. As he lays down the Warden of Frost, you see him begin to gather a bit of magic on his own.
Hey, no, you talk about our foul tricks when you were the liar over there.
Are you doing anything else? Okay, Valoth,
Cannot.
it is your go. Odd, you're on deck.
How many wizards are there?
There are currently 8. 3 of them are in. Sorry, there are 11.
Yeah.
3 of them are incapacitated, so 8 able-bodied soldiers.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. And I'm gonna throw one of them at the Warden of Shadow.
Okay.
I don't know how that works with illusion. If that's not actually him there, if it is,
Mm-hmm.
what have you.
Okay.
But 1 at him, and 2 at the wizards that are closest to the ones that are dazed. I'm trying to make sure that they like
There's like a path.
that we
almost?
keep the dazed ones
Dazed.
dazed.
I
Like
see.
I'm trying to make sure that like
Okay.
the ones that are
Make your damage rolls. All 3 hit.
Magic Missiles 1d4 plus 1. 3. That is a 5 on the guy up top.
Okay.
The 4 and then a 3.
Okay, as you strike the warden, you see him try to extend a bit of magic to block it, but the magic missile swirls around at the last moment, hits him straight in the gut as he's driven back a bit. He holds his footing as he straightens out and makes direct eye contact with you. The 2 other magic missiles strike 2 separate spellcasters who both maintain their ground and begin to gather magic themselves.
Would I notice any, like, when I hit him, I wouldn't be, because it's magic missile, I wouldn't be checking to see if it landed, so I would swirl a simple blast it and be looking everywhere to see, once it hits him, if any of the illusion kind of like shit, like anything shimmers like an illusion.
Make an investigation check.
Like, I know none of it dropped, like he didn't drop concentration or anything, but yikes. Oh, Jesus, I have a +8. 12.
None of the illusions seem to shake. These appear to be very real soldiers.
Gotcha. Cool.
With that, Flora, it is your go again. What would you like to do?
Okay. How many are left?
There are still 11 total.
Oh.
3 are...
skip
Wait,
me?
I think you did skip on.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. I just have the first letter of your name, so I'm
Yeah.
messing
Oh.
up over here.
You
Oh,
good?
Odd. It is your go. What would you like to do?
Oh, it's for odd.
Flora, be thinking about it, I guess. There are 11 soldiers. 2 are injured. 3 are incapacitated. There are 8 able-bodied soldiers who are beginning to make another bombardment against your group.
God, if only I had that new.
And
Frickin'
eventually,
spell
they will
prepared.
roll much better.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do both?
I think every roll I made for them was single digit, except for the one that hit Drazan.
I want to
But that's
I want to sprout my wings
Okay.
and then fly up to the balcony
Okay.
to engage with the shadow guy.
All right. You do that. Your wings flare out and you begin moving at speed. Now, it is only a 30-foot fly speed.
40 foot, right?
You have a 40-foot movement speed, but I looked at that ability. It gives you a 30-foot fly speed specifically.
Oh, it does, you're right.
Yep.
It doesn't give you your move speed and fly.
It is
Okay.
50 feet to get up there, so you can make it up there if you dash. But I believe it's already an action to activate
Yeah,
that.
it is an action. Do it. So that is an action, yeah. And
Could
then-
you hit a wizard to mobile flourish on the way to just get a little bit closer?
No, this is my action.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't
what do you
bonus
mean?
you can't bonus action attack? No.
Only if he takes the attack action.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no. Damn, that's not gonna get me close enough. Yes, and then I will. Yeah, I'm still gonna do that and try and fly up there and bonus action spells. What I got for bonus action spells? Hold on. I'm going to. Damn it, Alex. I'm gonna healing word myself again.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you flare out your wings and begin flying upwards towards the Warden of Shadow, you mutter something under your breath, and your entire body begins to glow from underneath your armor. Like a radiant soldier, you charge at him. A battle between the sun and the shadow. Are you doing anything else?
No, I'm just trying to get closer.
Okay. Flora, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Before I say this, will you allow me to hold a bonus action until something else triggers?
I'd be willing to let that happen.
Okay.
It will use your,
Your bonus action, yeah.
your bonus action, and then it's a reaction to do it whenever it happens.
Okay. So, are all my peoples on the ground with me?
Yes.
Not no more.
He's flying.
You're fine.
I'm 30 foot towards the balcony now.
Oh, your peoples. I thought you meant
Us.
wizards. They're
My
not.
Yeah.
peoples.
The squad.
So,
Squad.
are we still playing by the same
Yes.
rules?
Yep.
Cool.
You tell me what you want to do, and if it's like an AoE, I will tell you how many you hit.
I'm gonna cast Wither of Bloom,
Okay.
centered on old boy.
Okay. Range on that is
That range
60.
doesn't matter.
60.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hit. What is what's the
Con
save?
save.
Con save. He fails.
Great.
Ooh.
9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. What does that necrotic damage look like on this skinny,
the-
devious little tiefling?
Well, the spell itself looks very similar to my Entangle,
Okay.
where I shoot out branches or vines from my arm, and they kind of climb up the balcony, and then they wrap up with his foot.
Okay.
And then it just withers.
Nice. So you see the vines actually wrap around his ankle as they begin to drain the life force from him. A life force that is so valuable here in Zealous that he clutches at the roots that now grasp him and try to wrench them from him at haste.
Are there any good peoples within 10 feet of him?
I might be. How high did you say it was?
You would not be.
Not yet, right?
You're 10
wait.
feet away from 10 feet. You're 20 feet away from him.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh,
10 feet.
oh.
10 feet away.
Wait,
20 feet?
Yeah, sorry. No more
No
than
more
20.
or less than 20 feet.
That'd be
Yeah.
a good thing. Shouldn't like this, but I don't know.
Are you doing anything else for
You
him?
say you think you could pump it into the frost?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
Ooh.
is he holding the frost?
He is holding. Well, the
No, she's on the
frost.
ground now.
She's on the ground, but she's within 10 feet.
She can re-roll a hit die.
dice.
Okay.
And then I will
Interesting.
move
Spicy.
I
to
like
where I am within 30 feet.
So you gonna get up
Okay.
like,
So I think 20.
Okay.
So I'll walk up 20 feet. And I'm holding a bonus action.
Got it. Okay. With that, it is now the rest of the basically the tieflings' turns as you see another 5 troops funnel into the room. There are now 16 armed
How much damage did you take?
and ready casters
Lot.
within the room. He took 5.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
at
but
22
he's
and I went
low.
down to 17.
I'm a glowing flying thing if they want to try and hit me.
Odd, as you approach the Warden of Shadow, you see a sudden shower of icicle sparks erupt from the ground behind him. He turns a bit too late with a counter spell ready in his hand as he is clipped by a spell cast by the Warden of Frost.
Is he getting? Is he getting the counter off? Because I would have countered his counter.
He is not.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
She does know some shenanigans is up. I was like, she's going to
She
turn
say
on us
anything?
or are we going to be okay?
No.
okay.
She wanted that element of surprise,
Got
but
it. I mean, after she like blasts the Jesus out of.
After she ice spikes his ass.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
That's
Pretty
good enough.
close.
Good.
That's awesome. That was good. That was good.
That was very good.
was very good.
As he
Yeah.
and you see like frost form all up his arm, and what appears to be his dominant arm based on the casting gestures he's been making. You hear a shrill voice call out from behind him. It is not your turn to rule, you snake!
He's a snake.
Yeah.
Slippery as the
Slither-
Down there going, I knew it! I knew it!
With that, it is now all of the troops' turns.
Oh, shit.
There are 13.
I mean,
able-bodied
can we draw attention to that and say,
my
look,
friends.
there's he's
are
deceiving
attacking each
you.
other.
Yeah, like, and see if they help
See how
Ice or if they help
confused they
us
are.
or.
Roll a d20.
Because you intimidated them earlier, and you technically still look like
I purposely
true.
didn't cast
One
any
sound.
concentration
I forgot
spells.
about that.
I didn't want to
make a
drop it.
persuasion check. I will say the DC is very high.
What do we have in the chat? Okay.
18.
Not 20, not 20, not 20.
I'm gonna use my reaction. I'm gonna take the
Wait,
18.
I just rolled another one.
Oh, never
See what
mind.
it is. See what it is.
Yeah, 20.
Holy shit!
Perfect timing!
You said it's persuasion?
It
Yeah.
is.
For a total of 21.
What do you say to them? What do you say to them?
I'm saying, don't you see his illusions, her illusions? They're vying for my position.
Okay. You see.
You hear Drazad. You're an illusion too, though. No.
They don't know that.
You see 4 of them fully enraptured in your
Speech.
your truth. As they turn on a heel and begin eyeing the combat from above, not sure who to point their magics at, they are not paying attention to you. That brings the total number of able-bodied casters down to 9.
I think
So-
my heart might give out.
With 9 of
Oh my
them,
god, that was so exciting.
I'll say only one of them is attacking you because of what just happened.
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit?
It does
I don't
not.
believe it does. So that one misses. There are. Let me keep track of this.
I would taunt them. I would be like,
8 left.
yeah.
I'll say 3 are going at you.
My children!
My children.
Nat 20 is going to hit, and a 17
Oh,
I
he
don't
was
believe
so
does.
calm with that. Now
And I'm
it's
out of my
on
reaction.
it.
You're good.
Yeah, I
you're
can't
good.
scream again. Sorry if you get an Anthony, Alex. That hurt too much.
Odd, as you begin to maneuver through the atrium with your wings, you are surrounded by these
yeah.
bolts. And one of them clips you, a bolt of fire, dealing 8 points of fire damage to you. Oh, sorry. It's double the dice.
Oh,
16.
Fuck
Oh, yeah.
you.
Because it's a nat 20.
Yes.
16 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That means that there are now 5 left. I will say 3 of them are going to go at you.
Because you stepped up, I
What did
think.
I ever do?
Get fucked. Cast Wither and Bloom?
23 to hit,
That misses.
21 to hit,
Misses.
and 16 to hit. Do all of them hit?
Yes.
oh, no.
You-
Wait,
you
my
bugbear
16
armor?
is AC.
If it meets it, if it hits.
It meets it.
My bugbear armor.
Yeah.
Your bug armor.
Oh, yeah, that gave me a 16.
Or 2.
Ties
I did
go to the
not do that.
roller.
It'd be doing that sometimes.
Be doing what?
It just says, like, Drazad rolled.
Is that a roll?
Yeah, and mine does that too.
It just goes off sometimes.
D&D Beyond's awesome.
D&D Beyond be doing some shit.
We love you, wizards. We didn't say that.
I did. It sucks.
They're
Fix it.
knocking on our door tomorrow.
You take
The ring camera goes on.
Hire me and I'll fix it for you. But
That's
don't
right.
hire me.
10 points of fire damage.
Okay, period.
You take 3 points of cold damage.
Okay, clean.
And you take 1 point
Period.
of necrotic damage.
Great.
And you can't regain hit points until the start of their next turn.
That's okay. I still got my bonus action.
You sure do. While you're concentrating, that's how held actions work. You'll need to make a con save.
Oh, is it?
Whoa! I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's wild. So can you not hold an action if you're concentrating on a spell?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Say like I want to
Could I
cast
use my
fireball.
reaction?
Like
No, what?
Yeah, I mean, what to do the action you're holding?
My reaction to take a dice.
Oh,
For the
yeah.
roll
For the sake
time.
of keeping things simple, we'll just say you maintain your concentration on that
Okay.
because I'm actually not sure on the ruling and
Yeah.
now I'm
Yeah.
questioning myself. That's fine. We can move past that.
Yes.
There are 2 casters left, and they are going at you now, Drazad. 18 to hit and 16 to hit. I believe neither of those hit, right?
Yeah.
Drazad?
I'm so sorry. Yes,
18 and 16?
sir. No, sir. Neither hit.
Okay. 2 more bolts fly wide of you as you watch 3 collide with your friend Flora. Poof, poof, poof.
Flora, do not worry. We'll be out of this soon. I promise. I will save you.
With that, Drazad, it is now your go. And at the top of your turn, I would like you to make an insight check. Because you're doing a lot of zone of truth, you're trying to turn the tides of this battle.
Oh, I'm about to turn the tide. 24.
You begin to become intimately aware that this is not like the battle you had with the wardens earlier. You are not limited to the number of enemies in this room. They will continue to come at you in droves. This city is full of tieflings,
Oh, yeah.
full of casters.
Yeah. We've got to convince them that we're good.
Yep.
No,
I mean,
keep talking. No, keep.
It's with your 24, you begin to gather. The Warden of Sound might have been the only tiefling here
holding this place together.
willing to let you leave with the staff. And now in the chaos, most others would be very unlikely to side with outsiders.
Okay.
Wait, what did you just say?
I'm gonna look over at
Warden of
Valoth,
Sound's the only one that would have let us leave with the staff.
and I'm gonna look at you, and I'm gonna go run, and then I'll walk 20 feet up.
Okay.
20. You're within 5 feet of range whenever you're, or 5
What are you
feet
trying to
is
do?
range of someone. Get
He's
to
trying to
Flora.
get in range of me.
Okay. Yeah, you
It's
can get
fine.
in range of her.
Great. I'm gonna get 20. Yeah, it doesn't matter feet. I'm gonna get in range of Flora,
And my bonus
and
action
I'm gonna grab her hand.
I'm
And
gonna high five him.
Let's do it,
And
girl.
we're gonna say, I wish with all my might.
to fly with the dragonborns in the land of heart. and
And I'm gonna face step him.
and I'm gonna teleport behind the Warden of Sound.
That's fucking
Shadow.
awesome.
We've been working on that.
That's awesome.
I saw y'all whispering over there. I don't know what you were doing.
Wish I wish
I was like,
with all
I have
my
an idea,
heart.
Flora.
That the wish I wish just came to me.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I'm gonna teleport behind the Warden of Shadow,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna get behind him, and I'm gonna go. You know, I'm gonna bring you back to life, but not right now. And I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
I
Make
had
an
rolled
attack roll.
already,
Just punch the
but I'm
mic.
gonna
Sorry.
re-roll because I rolled in between, and I don't want to. That's cocked. Come on.
So close to a nat 20.
I'm gonna take the 14 for a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Perfect.
Roll your damage.
woohoo! You outcasted it.
As you force
Yes, I am.
necrotic energies into the body of this pale blue tiefling.
I do 22 points of necrotic damage.
Nice. Okay. You see all of that damage channeled into the tiefling as his wry smile turns to a look of absolute horror. His eyes roll back and he convulses as he falls to the floor, revealing just beyond him the Warden of Frost, who is now climbing to her feet, eyes on you, as you realize that even though she's been brought back, she is not an ally.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna go, you're next.
Okay. With that, it is now Valoth's turn. Odd, you're on deck. What would you like to do?
Should we just give him the staff?
Taking Drazad's words to run.
We'll catch up to you.
I'm going to. Visibility is
Where's the ship at?
second level.
We don't
spell.
know.
We do. It's at the front gate.
They brought it inside the
We
gate, I
we
think.
flew it up and over
Okay.
and landed it into the gate.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Can you go down there?
What's this room look like again? I know
It's
you.
an atrium. It's
It's an
open.
atrium. It's open
to the outside.
to the outside, and things just keep flooding in through.
Side doors.
Yeah, they're rushing through the
Okay.
citadel. Basically, they're making their way to you.
I got two options. I can run. I can teleport, alter self to look like something else, or I can go invisible.
They're wizards.
They are all casters.
Don't waste alter self.
Well, I mean, invisibility is the same thing, but like I got the staff, so like I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I do have a quick question before you do anything.
Okay.
Whenever we were downstairs,
This
was the only way up and down that we saw?
Yes. Aside from jumping off of the bridge or climbing the rock face that climbing the outside of the tower, basically. Because the castle is not connected to some giant pillar of rock. It is held aloft by the bridges
bridges.
and built around this tower.
Yep.
This very frail old tower.
So I know where.
Can you give us Earthbend?
Where the ship is, like the direction. It's basically
Yeah.
south, right? I'm gonna run, action dash, and phase step to not invoke any attacks of opportunity when I need to.
Okay.
Like basically get as close to them as I can, teleport 30 feet, and then keep running whatever remaining movement I have to get 90 feet away.
Okay. You all see Valoth sort of stutter and skip across the ground until he is beyond them.
Well, he just said to leave,
And-
so I'm leaving.
Running down one of the corridors into the deep darkness of the rest of the citadel. Some of the soldiers turn their head and begin to move in that direction after him.
Starlight step. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You do anything else? That's it.
No. And I still look like the person. I'm not dropping concentration on that, but yeah.
Okay. Odd, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I guess I bonked this lady.
Okay.
The frost lady.
Sure. You can make it up to the balcony now, and you
Yeah.
see her eyes at Drazad. Drazad, you see on the other side of the balcony, Odd rising over the top, cresting.
I guess before, as I come in here, I was like, can you stop this madness? And see what she does.
Odd, I'm going to save you some breath. We just got to kill them all and get the hell out of here.
I will stop when you return what is ours.
Oh no!
Told you.
Shut up. Never mind. And you're engaged with her, right?
Huh?
So,
Yeah, so I'll give you.
Oh, that's sweet.
He actually wouldn't be.
No, because I was
He
behind.
dropped. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll try and the bonka.
Okay.
That's a
Big ball.
16 to hit.
16 is going to hit.
Okay.
She don't have her magical
Yep.
spiky ice shield up because she just died.
She ain't got the Archmage robes on. We're good.
4, 7, and 5 is 12 plus 7 is 19 points of damage.
As you collide with the side of her head once again, as you did in the battle previous, you are elated to see no shimmer of icicle dust shaking off of her form. Simply her body falling unconscious once again onto the floor as you knock her out.
Drazad, we gotta get out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that is what I just got done telling Valoth. I think we're next now. We should try to stop those guards. Flora, don't forget about difficult terrain. We should try to stop those guards that are down there.
That's right.
Oh, you don't have any third level spell. I was like, dude, just drop
No.
down and like drop Spirit
No.
Guardian.
That would be pretty epic.
Okay.
Nope, I already thought about it.
So with that,
Bonus action. I'm just gonna heal myself again.
Okay. Just use all those healing words.
Don't die.
You
I'm
feel,
just saying it.
you have like this impending sense of doom, seeing all these troops rushing in. The hordes are upon you, and all you can do is mutter under your breath, "Don't die here! Don't die here! Don't die here!"
Yeah.
Flora, it is your go. What are you doing?
Like, this is not where your story ends.
Yes.
Valve's about to roll up on the ship like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Is the rest of my party running?
Valoth has begun running down one of the corridors, and Odd and Drazad are up on the balcony where the two wardens have just been felled. They appear to be moving to rush back down to you, or
Okay.
to try and leave.
How far are you from me? Is he within 60 feet?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
he would
I'll
be.
healing word him.
Okay.
Just.
Okay.
Do you not need it now?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Because if you don't need it, I'll do it to Drazad. But
Either way.
one of you is getting
I'm at
healed.
17.
Drazad.
Yeah, just
Drazad's so modest. He's like, I think I'm
I'm
okay.
getting myself pep talks over here. Like,
I'm over here like, I'm okay.
And now I'm gonna run away.
good. You don't
Okay.
have a leg.
I'm following Valoth.
Okay, as you rush out the door, some of the mages try to cast spells at you, but it is very hard to hit a moving target that is running across uneven terrain. As you clamber across
Can I-
some of the
Go ahead.
earth that you disturbed, you make it out of this room and into the next corridor.
Is she following behind?
Yeah, but I can't teleport because they're both bonus actions. Okay, I'll just keep going.
Okay. With that, it is now
That was my last one.
the troops' turns
It's
as
up to you. I can teleport you.
another 5 arrive in the courtyard. With both the wardens felled by both of you, they are no longer under any illusion that Valoth is to be trusted.
Yep.
There were 13 originally. There are now 18 able-bodied. They are going to make a number of attacks
This is
on
why
the
you
two of
wanted
you.
Theater
do we
of
have
the
cover
mind.
because we're on the balcony?
He didn't want to put out 18 minis.
I will say yes.
Okay.
And I'm
half
at least
cover, add
okay.
2 to your
2,
AC.
5, 10, 15. I'm 15 feet into the balcony.
Half cover.
And I'm messing with you.
It's half, yeah.
There are 18 attacks coming at you.
I'll specifically like
Sick.
taunt them like, you couldn't hit the broadside of a tower.
Yeah, and as you say that, a couple of bolts whiz by your head. They are close, but they miss you as you duck back behind the balcony to regain your cover.
Trying to draw as much fire as I can.
17 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Okay, so that's 8 attacks against you that have missed. And 9. 9 coming at you.
Oh, can I not? Did that not draw more attacks towards me?
You're good.
Okay.
2 16s are the highest. We'll miss. Rolling real bad over here.
Do you want me to tell you what my AC is right now?
It's 19, right?
It's 21.
Oh, with the +2.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a shield up or something?
Half cover.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on the balcony with you.
Yeah.
18 does not hit.
Nope.
Get ripped.
One more.
Also, hey, we ain't got to go down there. We can just leave behind the balcony.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
You duck behind the balcony as a number of arcane bolts fly overhead. You look towards the doorway and just sort of nod in agreement as you see that even cresting over this balcony would mean being pummeled by a number of energies.
I pop my head over the balcony and I go, wow, it's almost like you should learn magic missile for once.
Oh, God.
Oh no. They probably do it. They're like, oh yeah.
A bit unorthodox, but are you guys leaving the room?
Floor, you're going, right?
Yeah, I'm
Does this
following
does
Valoth.
okay to make observations behind us? Corridor or staircase up?
It would be a corridor behind you.
And I'm running in direction of ship, whatever direction.
So
that is.
if you guys choose to go that way, I will say that you are splitting the party and we'll
Yeah.
be making separate.
Yep.
You can now
Let's
see
go
why I
sell a
didn't want to
mirror.
run this on a map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You can now see why there was no physical terrain for
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
You're about to be running through
Well, I'm not super worried about.
all of Alcazir.
Well, and also because you had 18 bad guys.
Yeah.
that's a lot
too.
of minis to print.
To
and pay.
print.
I thought you guys might get the hint before that, but they are rolling really poorly. So
Well, I wanted to make sure we weren't being followed, or this also was like I just wanted to make sure that the
Okay.
a-holes who did all that work.
Okay, I got that.
What happens to their symbols? Their
As-
crests
As they're struck,
when they die?
They transfer.
Nothing?
Or
No,
go
the two
somewhere.
wardens.
nothing seems to happen to them.
Oh, okay.
So, this is an aside. I'll try to be quick with it, but Valoth would recall during the rite of passage that he saw between Vestal and Vorgos, they mentioned that it could be done
Post-death.
post-mortem, basically.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if they had like set up something to be like, I die, it goes to my next in command.
Nope. The Umbric symbols are still there. So if you guys are moving on and you guys are moving on, we are now going to be handling things separately.
Like a chase.
Got it.
Valoth and Flora, as you enter the next room, you see 4 mages. Flora, you're up first. What would you like to do?
How far away from me are they?
You can get in range of them or stay away from them. Or
I'm asking because if they are like...
sorry, I'm trying to run pretty fast and loose with the rules here.
I'm trying to teleport and see if I could just get on the other side of them.
You definitely could.
I'll do that.
Absolutely. Okay. You rush forward, teleporting just to the other side of them, and you move to the next corridor. You are out of their range effectively. Valoth, what are you doing?
Cursing under my breath. And then I'm going to drop.
It's very effective.
Can I change what I did?
Yes.
Instead of using my face step, I'm going to misty step myself after I face step him.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
You can do
That's
both
right.
of those?
Yes, because one's a bonus action
One's
and
an
not
action.
a spell, and one's an action and a
You see
spell.
Valoth kind of like slow in his
You have to
Oh,
like
yeah.
willingly fail it, but
You see Valoth kind of slow his gait a bit as he
That-
begins to prepare himself against these 4 casters. You run up, tag him. Valoth, you are instantly on the other side of them, and Flora has appeared just in front of you, continuing to run.
let's go.
It's like I probably.
I only have one more of those.
The interesting
we gotta
thing
get-
is, like, I guess technically you can use that on a bad guy
Yes.
if there's a save.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Like,
cool.
Actually, I
You're
don't
like,
know if there
whoop,
is a
you
save.
over the
Let me see.
volcano.
Odd and Drazad, you
Yeah.
move into the next room. You see 5 mages. What do you do?
I had to touch a willing.
Wait, before we took off and going down the corridor, that was like out, like it was open, right?
It is a corridor.
No, I meant
not-
like
no.
where we were on the balcony, like.
It's an atrium. It's closed in.
Yeah.
Atriums
greenhouse.
normally have like glass ceilings, but this one
Okay.
does not.
Like a
it,
mall.
It's just a very, very
it
large
wasn't
room.
open.
It's like a theater.
Like I couldn't just fly out and
No.
okay, never mind. We come down the hallway and there are 5 guys.
5 mages.
Order
ready
a
to
burger.
attack.
Yeah. I got something I could try, I guess.
I would probably at first go, oh my god, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so the guys that stole the staff, they're running down the other corridor. We thought this one connected to this one.
I think I would like to, like, maybe.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Wait, I
Period.
was, damn.
Go ahead.
You
I was
giving
gonna
us
say,
away?
like, while we were running.
If she didn't teleport me, I was trying the same thing. Not
I
that the
was
staff,
gonna
but
say, like, I would have liked to. Never mind.
Assist.
Yeah, I'll assist it. I'll assist it, but what I wanted to do was cast Disguise Self as I was going.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that, what are you disguising as?
As the Frost Lady.
Warden of Frost.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Warden of Frost.
So when he says,
Re-roll unless you want to. Unless you rolled really
so
well
when
and you
he
want to
says
keep
that,
it.
I'm like, as I'm running, I come up as a Warden of Frost. In there, quickly! There's
Roll
yeah.
with advantage, Drazad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Deception.
Nat 20.
Whoa!
There's been so many of those today.
Seeing the Frost
dice
Warden
out,
before their very eyes,
Yeah.
and somehow not seeing you transform as they enter the room, they instinctively just rush past as you all, as the 2 of you are free to move to the next room.
I look
Jumping
over.
back-
You take attack
I
of
look over
opportunity
at
against
Odd and
them.
I just go,
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, let me do the talking from here on.
absolutely,
out. All right?
okay.
Flora and Odd, you enter yet another. Sorry,
Valoth.
Flora and Valoth, you enter yet another room. This one has 6 mages in it. What are you doing?
Good fuck.
Well, I can't do that again.
That's fine. I'm going to say, you know where the corridor is?
Are you saying it to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Run that way, and I'm gonna cast darkness.
Okay. All right.
We just run. We just run through.
Okay. As you cast your darkness and begin moving through the crowd.
Question. No. Yeah, I know where this. Yeah, I got it.
We're gonna make some disadvantaged attacks. 3 at you, 3 at you.
I mean, if you also had something you want to do, you
Nope,
can. But
that works.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Disadvantage. Oh, that hits.
Okay. So that's 1 hit.
You can still reward.
I think I have to see them.
Yeah, I was like, I think you have to see it.
This one does not hit. It's a 2 plus 4. And then 1 more at you. Another 2 plus 4. So 1 hit at you. As you are struck by a blast of pure force. Almost knocks you clear off of your feet. You stumble to maintain your gait as you take 9 points of force damage.
Ooh.
Flora, 3 coming at you. Disadvantage. That was cocked. It was 2 18s. Damn it. Ah! Does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
No, that just missed.
All right, those 3 miss. As you hear Valoth sort of grunt as he's pelted in the chest by
I
an
have to make a
eldritch blast.
Check.
Oh, darkness.
Yeah.
You make it.
Yeah, I do.
You guys are through to.
Does darkness come with us?
No, it's on a point that I
Damn.
choose.
Can it be on
No,
you?
I thought darkness was on the object. Huh?
No, it's centered on the
So,
point.
darkness you can actually cast on something to move.
I don't know if I'd wanted to.
Yeah.
Because then
Okay.
we
Terrifying.
I looked this up the other day because I was looking at if Zone of Truth could be moved in that way,
Oh.
and I found out that Silence is one of the only ones that can't.
Yeah.
Darkness
Yeah, I was like,
can.
I don't think it's on a truth.
So, as you guys clear this corridor, you see the large doors that lead out to the bridge that you came in on, and you rush out of them into the relative light of the open air in Alcazir. We will rejoin you guys to see what you see there as we now jump back in with Odd and Drazad,
So we want to be looking for
6 mages.
like
Love that movie.
moving towards. We want to be looking for like where we're moving towards where the gate was, but
Yep.
also I want to be looking for like open balconies or something of that nature.
And you see one just past this room that you've now
Okay.
entered.
So as we run in, I kind of step in front of Drazad and say, "They're in the atrium, and they killed the
Warden of the Shadow.
Thank you. They killed the Warden of Shadow."
Okay, make another advantaged deception check.
I was like, my hands are behind my back.
Thanks for the
19
roll,
on the
Randy.
dice.
Oh,
Plus
nice.
Which is
11.
deception.
Yeah, 30.
30.
30. Once again, you see all 6 of the mages move past. As you leap out of the window, you turn just in time to see a couple of them turn back like, did the Warden of Frost just leap out of a window?
I'm going to grab Drazad and leap out of the window.
Okay.
Hold on, Drazad.
Yeah, literally.
Drazad, be cool.
I was like, think about your ancestors. They can fly. And I grab you and I jump on the side.
Drazad, you feel your heart leap through your throat as suddenly the wind rushes through your scales. You are falling and then gliding just above the bridge. Below you, you can now see 2 familiar forms as Valoth and Flora rush out amongst a number of tieflings.
You hear above your heads. Watch out there behind you, guys.
We know.
11 casters on this bridge.
I want to drop Drazad on those casters.
Are you actually?
Please do it.
We're gonna go back into our initiative now that all 4 of you are there. So Odd, you're first up. What are you doing?
Oh, man. I kind of want to do that. Are they grouped up?
They're spread out over the
Okay,
bridge. I mean,
no.
they're like, it's quite a large bridge, as you saw whenever you
Yeah.
came in. It's at least like 10 people wide.
I mean,
so-
Hold on. What do I add? It's a D6 plus 4. They're all casted.
Let's do it, Dodd.
Yeah, can I drop him like
but like kind of towards the front a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
Are you? How high are you dropping him?
Well, I'm trying like swooping down,
Swoop
like
down.
doing like a bombing.
I'm
run
gonna. Oh, okay.
And dropping him.
I want to like kick the first one in the head and then land.
Okay, make an acrobatics
taking a
check
running-
to see how well you can land without taking any
Dominoes
sort
them.
of like damage.
Right.
At most, you'll take a little bit, but
12.
okay. As you try to get your feet running, Odd releases you, and you feel yourself starting to stumble forward. You're a bit off balance, and you fall into sort of a roll. I will say you are going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, but
Worth it.
you look cool as hell
Yeah,
as Odd
heck
continues
yeah.
to
Do I
soar
stand
past.
up? After
Yes.
I roll. I stand up and I go, holy crap, that was cool as hell. I'm going to wreck you guys.
You know, whenever you're
After
learning,
I drop him, then I'm going to just keep flying and just whack, take 2 swings at the next 2 guys. And
Okay,
Yeah.
make 2 attack rolls.
Nat 20
oh,
and a 17 on the dice roll. So
That's pretty good.
As you drop Drazad, one of the casters you see is focused on him, readying a spell for when he pops up. And you swing your staff like a bat, letting your wings carry you into a spin.
He
The
pirouettes
tiefling
midair.
goes flying over the edge of the bridge. Hugh Wilhelm scream as he falls into the wrath. And the other, you snap back, and just as you stop your momentum from spinning, you collide your staff against that tiefling. Make a damage roll on the second attack, because I know that one might not do enough.
ooh. Yeah, you might be right. Oh, nope, because
You do an extra 6
I
points,
do an
right?
extra 6 points. Yeah, so that's 8 plus 6 and
That's 14.
8 plus 6, 14. Yeah.
Yeah. With a radiant flash, you connect with the second tiefling who is driven into the railing of this bridge. As the stone cracks behind them, they fall unconscious. 2 of the tieflings are down. There's still 9 left. That ends your go.
Yep.
Flora, what are you doing?
I have no idea. How many are around us
There
now?
are
4?
currently 9
9.
on this bridge.
He took out 2.
Hey, they're all in front of me.
Yes.
I am gonna start running,
Okay.
and I'm wild shaping, and it's
Okay.
very Jacob Black from Twilight.
Oh,
There it is, the Twilight
I
reference
have
of
to
the
bring it
stream.
back.
nice.
I'm turning into a brown bear. I think it, or a black bear. Black
Okay.
bear.
A bugbear.
A bugbear.
Yeah, bugbear. Yeah.
Technically.
Like one of these.
Yeah, I'm turning into that. And so then I want to go. I know I have 2 attacks, so I just have to pull up the stats. But I'll attack the first one that I see. I want to try to bite his head off.
Okay, make an attack roll on the first.
I gotta find my
Dope.
thing.
I'm here for it.
Flora said, I've had enough.
She said, "This is enough."
You know what, tieflings? There's a reason you guys are stuck
Black
here.
bear.
Oh, guys, I was so preoccupied, I forgot to do our giveaway. I'm going to do it now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For our loyal chatters who stuck around.
Yeah, if you
I'm going to
stayed
start a
around this
giveaway,
Oh, Grim just left.
Oh,
and you guys can get an extra 1,000 chaos points. I'm a bit unsettled that Brett still hasn't redeemed chaos.
I
yet.
know, me
I just
too.
thought
Make
about
them
that.
sweat.
Me too.
But you guys can go ahead and enter the raffle. The prize is 1,000 chaos points that you can spend on our stream,
He's probably going to wait till at least expect it.
Uh-huh.
and I'll
So-
close it in a bit.
I'm biting and clawing. The first one I see, that's 2 15s to hit.
15s do hit.
Great.
Roll your
So,
damage. Roll that
The
damage.
bite is 6 piercing.
Okay.
The claws.
As your teeth sink into this tiefling's clavicle, and you begin to tear the meat from the bone, you hear him cry out, "Ah!" as he begins gathering magic in his other hand.
The claws are 6 slashing.
Okay, you take your claw and you just rip the rest of his body
Yeah.
away from
Yeah.
where you have bitten, as he is torn asunder.
Cool.
There are now only 8 casters.
And I will go my full 40 feet.
Okay.
So if I pass another one, just gonna pass them.
Yep.
Okay.
Valoth. Sorry, Drazad. No,
Are we using the same initiative from...
I'm right. Once you guys are out of the original room, these guys go at the end. So, Drazad, what are you doing?
The guards
Valve,
did
you're
go
dead.
in between.
They did.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
that
a
was
new set of guards, and I think he's just putting them at
Okay,
the
I
end
just-
So
of our
basically,
round.
for clarity, the original room I did roll initiative for them, and especially because they were acting with the wardens.
Yeah.
But once you guys left that room, I was basically just going to say they are pins lined up for you to knock down, and whatever ones you don't take care of are going to make attacks on you.
Oh, okay.
So they go at the end of initiative.
All right. After Drazad's wicked cool
Epic
move,
landing. Yeah.
you see he
Superhero.
lands, looks at the nearest guard, pulls his mace out, and goes, "I hope you are ready, like the wardens were not." And I cast Searing Smite on the mace. It catches on fire, and I
Okay.
go, "For Pyraxis!" Ah! And I smack him over.
Make an attack roll.
Drazad's not used to
I think this is how you do
melee.
this.
Yeah, exactly. Does 13 hit?
I believe it does. Let me double check because I think that is one of the lowest rolls we've had. 13 does hit. Yes.
Wizards are squishy.
And
These would
then
technically be sorcerers. I know I keep calling them wizards,
Oh,
but
that's
yeah.
14 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
You
5
see,
of that is fire damage.
as you connect with this tiefling, flames leap off of Lightbringer as a radiance propels them forward. You see the tiefling enshrouded in fire. Their red skin shone through, but they still fall to their knees as they burn to a smolder, and you continue running.
I look over at the next one and I go, "Do you want to be next?"
So there were
How much damage did you
There
do?
were 9. I killed one.
Yep. So there's 7 left. Valoth, what are you doing?
How much damage did you do to it?
14.
14. How much damage did you do to them?
12 total.
12 total.
Did a lot.
Okay.
Don't actually.
Yeah, I know you did a lot.
These poor little tieflings.
How many are left, you said?
So them are you. There are 7 left.
We're XP leveling up now,
Yeah.
right?
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb on one of them.
Okay. Making an attack roll, right?
Oh, yeah, as I'm sprinting forward. That's a 25.
That will hit. What kind of damage are you doing, and what does it look like?
As Valoth is running forward, he's going to shed... Oh, I'll take that damage when the time comes. But I was going to see what kind of damage he can do. As he sheds his alter self and starts to morph back into himself as he's running, he's weaving this symbol with his other hand, and he launches a ball of electricity towards...
Okay.
Just thematically, one that's probably like next to Drazad about to hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just because it's electricity and
I've
I
gotten
like the,
cocky.
I like the
I'm not
flavor.
paying attention.
As Drazad runs past the bridge, you see one of the tieflings
Bear's handling herself. You're flying,
turn
and
on,
it's like,
on
got
a
your back.
dime and begin to throw a bolt at Drazad, but you catch him in the back. As the lightning collides, you see it arc across his body as he shivers and then falls to the ground.
You saw that it's 13
Yep.
lightning. Yeah, okay.
I did see the damage
Yeah.
pop up.
Then I accidentally clicked on it. I'll take it.
And you continue running. You make it across the bridge. You guys are now into the streets of Alcazir. As you see, only 4 mages now. The concentration is lessened.
Rolling those.
Audit is your go. What are you doing?
I'm flying though.
Oh, hang on. That means there's 6 left. They need to make.
I was gonna let it happen.
Yeah.
I noticed. I was gonna let it.
I forgot the core mechanic.
There were 6 in the last section, and we killed.
There were
4?
No, there were more than 6. So
There
there
were
were 6.
9
Oh.
to start. We
Yeah.
killed
Oh,
3.
okay.
I'm gonna say
3, 4, 5.
There were 11 to start, I think. Was it?
because you guys have been groundborn the whole time. 2 are going at each of you. Does a non-nat 20 hit you, Flora?
What do you think?
As your bear,
So 1 hits Flora.
Oh yeah, you bear hit points
Yeah.
right now.
and you get to add your armor to the bear.
23 and a 19 for you, Valoth.
I would like to, as I'm running,
Mm-hmm.
seeing this happen, he's gonna throw another symbol and launch a silvery barbs towards.
Doesn't matter, right?
Doesn't really matter. No, they both
All
are
right.
gonna hit. So.
I'll re-roll the 19 just because. That now does not hit. It is 11.
He's like,
And
So
I'm gonna
each of you are taking
throw
one
the
attack.
advantage to Jazad.
oh, period. Okay.
You're flying.
And
Let Drazad
And I know
look
you're
cool.
beefy.
yeah.
The basic
Or you
conversation
take
is
5
he's
points
hurt
of
more.
force damage as an Eldritch Blast collides with your backside. And Valoth, you take a chill touch,
Rude.
How far are we away from the ship?
which is going to be 7 points of necrotic damage, and you can't regain hit points in the next room.
Yep.
I can.
How far are you away from the ship?
I can do tip hit points though, right?
Yes, you can refresh your temporary hit points.
You just can't regain.
Odd as you look ahead, make a quick perception check for me.
Okay. With advantage.
Yeah, you have air.
Is there?
I'm fine with it.
I'm going to ask you ahead of time.
Gotta ask.
Asking
Good
you shall,
thing.
shall receive.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that we're not going to be able to know where the airship is?
19.
We're about to find out.
There's a
Yeah.
chance. As you look on ahead, you do see the airship where you left it.
Okay.
Heavily guarded.
By your estimation, you have 3 more rounds of these mages to get through before you get there. And with your 19, you can see that there are mages on the ship.
Oh, great. Would I?
This is where we
So,
die.
You guys both miss. Or they miss, both of you.
Do you want to close the raffle before we die?
Yeah, we should do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Does
I
anybody
guess we'll die?
does anybody know anybody that knows the spell teleport somewhere in this world? Does anybody know time stop?
I tell everybody we're going in the right
Moongoose
direction.
McQueen, our winner. Sorry,
Nice.
Brett. I didn't mean to cut you
Moongoose.
off.
Congrats, Moon
Congrats.
Goose McQueen.
I like it.
The man with one of my favorite.
Y'all wash
Names.
up, McQueen.
I really like the name Moon Goose.
Moongoose.
I like it.
Your 1,000 chaos points are inbound, friend. What were you about to say? I'm sorry.
Oh no, is it my turn?
Well, you guys are now up against only 4 mages in this room,
Yep.
or rather this area. It is your turn.
We can kill all of these ones. So we can kill all
Yeah,
of these ones.
I'm gonna balk 2. I'm gonna try and balk 1 and balk 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Attack rolls.
16.
16 is going to hit.
Yep.
Is a scroll a bonus action?
It's if it's casting a spell, it's whatever the
think.
spell is.
7. 11. And
The scroll just
7.
allows you to cast a spell once.
Yeah, that'll take care of that one.
And then bonus action hitting that one as I'm going through.
As you slam your first attack,
14. Oh,
That-
well, no, I'm sorry. 14 plus 7.
that hits.
Yeah.
As you slam your first attack into a wayward sorcerer, you pin them against a wall and you hear their ribs crack as they gasp for air, falling to the ground.
12 plus 6. 18.
You move forward, rushing, jabbing your staff straight forward as you connect direct center of another tiefling whose eyes roll to the back of their heads as
I don't
their
think
horns.
I'd be doing. I don't think with the haste I'm doing like lethal. I'm just coming through and just like bonk, like knocked out, bonk, knocked out, like
And you
Judo
continue
chop.
on.
yeah, exactly.
There are only 2 casters left. Flora, what are you doing
Only 2 left.
in this area?
Well, then I'm going to go for the first one.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna bonus action healing word. Somebody
I can't.
who's looking
I
to
can't
hurt.
be healed.
Oh, not the guy full of ice.
He can-
Yeah,
Wait, who
Can't
needs
get
to
through
heal?
There's
that.
a necrotic hand grasping you, yeah.
I'm like,
You
"Ugh."
need to be healed?
you're looking pretty hurt.
I'm half health.
Okay,
I think you're the most hurt of the people who get
Yeah.
healed.
go.
What are you trying to do?
21 to bite.
That hits.
That bites.
Drazad is fine.
11 to claw.
11 does
Oh,
not
okay.
hit.
Okay.
So make your bite attack damage.
Max damage.
Boom.
8 piercing.
As you sink your teeth into this tiefling, you nearly rip his entire arm off, but he gathers magic in the opposite hand,
He's still
and he
up.
is barely still standing. There are still 2 tieflings remaining.
How much damage is it?
8.
Are you rushing past? Continuing on?
Could I rush into him and try to like knock him over?
Can we Baldur's Gate 3 style shove him off the bridge?
I will say that you can collide with him and try and move him so that you don't take an opportunity attack as you move on.
trying
But
to
you
hurt
can't.
him.
I know you can't do any more damage
Okay.
to him.
I got magic missiles.
Use your
If
attacks.
both of you guys don't pick up, I can pick up the last two.
Drazad, it is your go. What are you doing? Valoth, you're on deck.
I've already passed it, by the way.
I'm gonna
I figured.
Don't stop.
look at the one that's all the way healed and go, you want the piece of the Drazad? And run
The
at him.
Drazad. Yeah. Talking
Make an
about
attack.
yourself in the third person.
Yeah, do you want the piece of the Drazad?
You want the
We know what 13 hits.
twos? We got some twos in there.
The lowest we've rolled is 13, and we know that.
You're trying to do math.
Yeah. 12.
5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus your to
I'm
hit
gonna take a
modifier.
12. For 19.
That will hit.
Yeah.
Roll your
You use
damage.
your reaction to take the 12.
Yeah. Don't
Don't
forget.
forget about
Right.
that.
It's actually important in combat.
Yeah, right now it is.
Yeah, you can't shield.
Oh, you had advantage. You actually had it because of the silvery
you
barbs.
did have advantage on
Oh.
this hit.
Just roll it again.
Roll it again, and,
Roll
and
again.
if you still need to take the 12, take it.
I don't need
Put
to
the
take
12 back.
it. So 23.
Take your reaction
instead.
back.
Take your reaction
hit.
back.
I get my react. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay.
Reverse rolled your eyes.
And a 9 to 11, 12, 13 damage.
Okay. As you connect with Lightbringer, you send a shower of sparks through the atmosphere. This tiefling falls unconscious, and you continue to run. Valoth, it is your go. There was one mage remaining with a single hit point.
Yeah, how
Oh,
far?
I was one away.
Yeah,
You're like, just blow them over.
how far
Are the
is
next
like?
ones?
Or the next one? Like, is the next group of people? Like, can I see it? See them from here?
Can I just be like, boo?
You would be able
He
to, but
dies.
you don't know.
Would
The city streets wind and weave
But
through
Magic
various
Missile-
alleyways.
would Magic Missile be able to get? Can I throw 2 extras?
You were
ahead?
entering basically new combats every area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just tag him with a.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's a different dynamic than traditional D&D
I'm gonna throw a
combat.
firebolt at him
Slap him.
with my mage hand. No, yeah, I'm gonna throw a firebolt at him.
Okay. Attack roll, right?
Yeah. 26.
That'll hit.
And
Don't even roll
he's
damage. As you see him kind of like
I don't
limbering,
even look. I just.
Yeah.
he appears to be in so much pain that he accepts the firebolt coming
You don't
his
even
way.
throw the fireball. You just toss it to him like a hot potato when you
I don't
go
even
by.
finish casting the spell. I'm just like, nah.
Yeah.
Here's some latent magic energy.
There you go.
Moving to the next area, there are 6 mages.
Mm-hmm.
Odd, it is your go. Flora, you're on deck.
Are they grouped up?
Okay.
No, they're pretty spread out.
Oh, come on. Okay.
You might be able to get 2 of them.
No, that's
Together.
together. I'd rather just hit 2 of them. I'm trying to hit.
You've been pretty successful with that so far.
I'm just gonna try and bonk one and bonk another. Oof.
We go with 13 hits.
Yeah. So that is a 13.
13 does hit.
Okay, great. 6 plus 7.
13. 6 plus 7 is 13.
13 points of damage.
Yeah, as you connect with that tiefling, you see them fall unconscious, just like the others
Okay.
before.
Move on to the next one. Same
Yep.
thing. Oh. I'm gonna take a +2,
Okay,
and that will make it a 13.
that'll hit.
Okay. And
That's your reaction.
That's
Yeah, that's your reaction.
That's fine. That's 4 plus
He took it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 plus 7 plus 6.
That'll hit.
Yes.
Or that'll
Yeah.
do it.
That'll do it, dog. That'll do big.
I think I moved from bonking them in the heads to like taking out kneecaps as I go by.
Okay. As you connect with the second tiefling, you see him actually spin on an axis, his head colliding with the soil and snapping his neck.
Oh, come on.
You say
I
that.
didn't want
You
it.
say that, and you're like, oh, damn it.
Damn.
You hear Drazad from like 100 feet down the bridge. I can spare the dying Hamad. It's okay.
Yeah, but are you gonna waste an action on
No.
No.
I can,
It's
but I
just-
won't.
There are 4 left, Flora.
It's just
What would
make
you like
me
to
feel
do?
better.
Run after him.
Okay, make an attack.
The bite doesn't hit.
That is
You
But
could
the
use your
claw
reactions.
might.
13.
11.
You can take
11
a plus
does
2.
not hit.
You can take a plus 2.
Okay, well, I can only take.
Yeah,
I have
you can't
2
fix
attacks,
both.
so I won't be able to do both.
Whichever one deals more
Take the
damage.
plus 2.
4.
Would be 13.
Yeah, how much?
Okay,
damage?
I will allow it. Normally, I would want you to do it before you know if the attack hits or misses.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Everyone else has been doing the same thing.
Oh, what you mean?
No, they've been. You said 11, and I said that does not hit, and then you took the. I'm saying just take it before
You know.
you know.
Oh.
It's okay. Like I'm not fussing. We can do that.
Everyone else has been doing the same thing.
They have not. It's okay.
I'm not taking it then.
No, take it. It's all right. I'm just telling you for the future. It's okay. I'm not
Let's
trying to
see.
fuss or anything.
5 plus 2, 7.
Okay. As you connect with this tiefling, once again, you feel their battle-hardened bodies are not quite as susceptible to the natural forces
But
that
I
you
think 7
possess.
still doesn't knock them down.
It does not. As he continues to stand, there are still 4 tieflings remaining. As we move on to Drazad's turn. Valoth, you're on deck. What would you like to do, Drazad?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up and bonk the next one.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
Oh, well, never mind. 10 damage.
Okay. As you connect with your Lightbringer, once again, you're just basically swinging it back and forth as you run with your step and stride. You connect with a tiefling as you move. They fall by your wayside, and you just continue to run. There are 3 remaining that can act.
How on the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Does any of them look in charge, or is it like a bunch of
Just peons like
random,
what we've
yeah.
been. Yeah.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
We're 1 away from
I'm
the
asking
ship,
you
right?
for like a dumb reason, to be honest with you.
We're 1 away from the ship, right?
Yes.
Okay.
6.
It's hard to see. I mean,
Rolled a 2.
You're running at full sprint.
Yeah.
And you're constantly looking to either side to see if any wayward bolts are following your way.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell if any of the tieflings on board the ship are in command, if any of them are more powerful than these run-of-the-mill sorcerers. So you're not sure. With
That is
that,
everything.
we fall to Valoth's turn. There are still 3 able-bodied casters. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm going to cast Valoth channeling this wrath, slams his staff down and calls forth the darkness and brings forth this being that shifts up from the ground. And instead of the hair forming into that bun and then the light sword, it actually, the hair just shortens into kind of like a bob cut, like a messy short cut.
What's your name, B.O.B.? So I'm going you, Bob.
And it's all shadow, so it's hard to make out exactly what these things are. But you see these 2 circles, like raised circles, pop out of its forehead. As it pulls up this like weird looking cannon thing made of this what kind of damage does it do? Made of just like this clear, pure, magical, maybe even the same color as the wrath energy.
Okay, nice. It's like a deep amber.
Yeah. And then it
Make a wisdom save.
and then it's
can't read
gonna
it.
launch this sphere of similarly colored magical force energy out towards the one that is already injured.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit,
That will hit.
and then it deals 1d8.
Does it deal more than 2?
Well, 1d8 plus some stuff, but that's
Okay.
4 on the dice.
Yeah.
so.
As this energy collides with the tiefling that was already injured, you see them tumble across the dirt, their body now unmoving.
Yeah, and it's gonna. Both Valoth and it are gonna run, but it's gonna try to interpose itself between Valoth and the other remaining wizards.
Okay. With that, there are 2 remaining. Odd, since you are closest to the ship and Flora following close behind, each of you are going to get an attack
Okay.
coming at you. Natural 1 for yours. Flora, that's a 17 to hit.
Oh,
That hits.
It misses. No.
1 point of damage.
The 2 of you see 2 similar bolts of flame hurtling through the atmosphere. Odd, you move out of the way just in time. Flora, 1 connects with you as you take 7 points of fire damage.
Only 2
still,
rays?
still bear?
Only 2.
Still bear.
Are you still bear?
I'm still bear.
They're 2 firebolts from 2 separate casters.
Oh.
Yep.
I was thinking scorching. I was like, that's 3.
You guys are now in the last area. The ship is in sight. You can see that there are quite a few tieflings on board it, as some of them are backpedaling, looking towards the ship. You hear one of them call out, "Destroy the ship! Do not let them leave!"
Oh, you bastards!
So-
Don't touch that ship.
So. You said they're on the ship, right?
Yes.
And the ship, that means they are bunched together on the ship.
Within 30 feet.
Yes.
So that is in the distance. You can see the ship.
Okay.
But the immediate area has 7 tieflings.
Oh, so we're not at the ship
Oh,
yet.
I thought we were
You
one
can
away.
see it in the distance.
Should we just?
I thought we were like one area away, right?
You're like in the last area before the ship.
Yeah, it was 3 rounds.
I thought that's where we were last
we
time.
just
Damn.
give them the staff?
How far away is the ship? Can I cast? Can I cast?
We've come this far.
For what it's worth, I said it way back when we first started this fight
Can,
too.
That is
can
fair.
I? So,
Morgan, should we just let him have it?
how far away is the ship?
Fuck this.
The ship would be 60 feet from
And
your
we're not on
current position.
experience
Okay.
level up either.
So look, if you would like to combine these 2 areas in that way, I will allow it.
Okay.
But there's gonna be more.
I
There's
mean,
going to be more.
what I want to do is for everyone that's on the ship, I'm going to cast the rays above it again, and hypnotic pattern everybody on the ship.
Okay.
Yep.
If you guys are okay with him doing that,
Yep.
He wants to
I-
combine them so there's more wizards, basically.
there will be more
But
in
he wants to be
total.
able to hit the whole ship.
But you can start making attacks on the ship early, basically.
Yes, I do want to do that, especially if they're saying destroy the ship.
Yeah, I agree.
And-
So there are
and-
now
yeah,
a
yeah.
total of 13. 6 are on the ship. 7 are in your immediate area.
So all of them on the ship should get a
Wisdom save.
With a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm going to make 2, dividing
3.
their 6 in half. Yeah.
I need some specifics about the ship in a moment.
How would
there?
silvery barbs work for that?
You can
Silver
target
bar-
one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, but if you're only rolling 2 dice.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to speed.
No,
it
I know,
along.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm teasing.
One fails with a 14. The other half, I believe, succeeds with a 19.
It does. Silvery barbs that one.
I would silvery barbs one of them, but
Okay, I can re-roll that one.
so it'd be one wizard, so you're not gonna hit all of them.
Okay, so you hit
Out-
4.
evenly rolled, yeah.
4 out of those guys are stunned.
4 out of the 6.
Okay. And then
I'm giving you advantage.
Me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And then
You guys see,
As Valis seeing what Odd is doing is like quickly like they're not all gonna fail, and he just lobs something that direction.
you see the tieflings beginning to drive magic down into the hull of the ship, trying to destroy the inner workings of it. But before they can get their spell off, they see a gathering of magic above them. Looking skyward, over half of them are now dazed and confused, falling over themselves, as 2 are still beginning to ready spells. You see Valoth running just behind Odd, trying to make his spell more
and
effective.
I'm gonna start to like fly up and then start banging my shield to get everybody's attention on me as in the area.
Is this you casting a spell, or are you just
No,
just
trying to pull
want them-
aggro.
I want to pull aggro. Yeah,
Got it.
exactly.
Because I know there was a spell that did that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. All right. Flora, it is your go. What are you doing?
Oh, I should have cast a spell.
We have
Damn,
one
I forgot
more.
about that.
No, we have.
There are 7 in the
Seven
immediate
more.
area, and there are two on the ship
that are
currently.
left incapacitated. They are capacitated.
I'll keep doing what I've been doing.
Yeah.
You have advantage on one of your attacks.
That's a nat 20.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
Make your damage roll.
Double the dice.
Dablage.
Ooh.
6 piercing.
Okay.
And then I have advantage on this one. 8 plus 4 is 12, which does not hit.
Well, we don't know. I don't
12.
think anyone's rolled 12.
12.
12 does hit.
Ah, nice. 12 hits. Nice.
All right.
13 was the lowest we had so
All
right.
far.
Yeah.
So now 11 missed, 12 hits. We know it's 12.
So 7, 8, 9 points of
We
slashing
suspect it's
damage.
12.
Okay,
have our
so
suspicions.
that tiefling is eviscerated. There are 6 remaining in the immediate area,
Okay.
2 on the ship.
Keep
As you
on
continue
towards
running,
the ship.
you and Odd both have now reached the threshold of the ship, and next round you can basically climb on board. With that, Drazad, it is your go. Valoth, you're on deck.
You've described the ship before to us.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to describe it to me again.
It's right there.
Looking for this.
I am.
So is this
to know about it?
this is like basically what it would be?
This
Yes.
is it.
This
Yeah.
is it. This is the ship.
This is the ship. Right
Where are
here.
the ones that are on the ship?
Good question. I will say that there are 2 on this level.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 in the middle, and there are 2 back here by the helm. I will say that the ones that are still able-bodied and not dazed, there's 1 here and 1 here.
Of course he would.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 6 of them left around us.
Yes.
Yes, around you in the immediate area.
I am going to. Are there any in a line by chance?
I'm going to say you can potentially get 2 of them in 1 attack.
The 2 that are awake.
Zap, zap.
Yeah.
In your immediate area. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you want to try and aim for the ship.
Zippity zap.
It's
You
30,
can get 1
it's
of those.
30 feet.
That thing is huge.
It really is. I love it.
Where are you going to store it?
I had it down there.
I'm gonna paint it a different color and reuse it.
30-foot line.
Yeah. I don't know if I should use that now or wait till we get to the ship.
I mean, get the 2 intermediate vicinity. We got to get to the ship and then just take care of 2.
Yeah, I'll take care. I'll hit whatever ones I can hit.
I
With
was
my
really,
breath
I
weapon.
was
Okay.
really hoping that we get on the ship.
What are you doing? I don't know what it is that you
Everybody-
My breath
get the
weapon.
breath weapon.
I was
Yes.
really hoping to get on the ship.
Dex
It's a
save?
with all
save.
these everybody days, fly up and just turn the ship.
I believe they both succeed
everyone
with
get under.
a 17 and a 19.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. They still take half damage though.
Yep.
I rolled 2d6. That sucks.
You hit the 2
And
that
then
are
I
up.
add 6.
No, not on the ship.
Oh, perfect. They take 10 lightning damage.
So halved to...
Thanks, Brett.
Or no, is it
Oh. 2 and 2 is 4, so they take 2 plus 6. They take 8 lightning damage.
Okay. Both of them are still standing, but blasted within an inch of their life.
halved? Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. The cleanup crew is here. Dude, if only I could have prepared that freaking spell you gave me, Alex. That'd have been the perfect spell for this combat.
Oh, you don't have it prepared?
don't worry.
I can't. I mean, I got it when I gave in, and I haven't rested since.
You're like,
Yeah,
don't
that's
worry,
okay.
Baloff is
Rest
packing that inch that they're looking for.
yeah.
All right. With that, Valoth, it is your go. Drazad, you arrive at the threshold of the ship. 2 tieflings gaze over the railings at you. What are you doing, Valoth?
Baloth is gonna magic missile. He's gonna run. He sees these last 2, like, on death's door from Drazad's lightning, and he's gonna cast a magic missile, throwing 2 at it, and
2 of those 2.
I'm gonna let the spirit attack first, and then decide where the last one goes.
Well, the spear goes after your turn.
It does, right? Yeah. Okay. Then I'll go. I'll throw
Blip.
throw 1 at each of those, and then 1 at another one.
Okay, so each of those are
I
going
don't
to
need a
crumble
roll
on the
Yeah.
spot.
But this one's gonna take 4 points of force damage.
Nice. You see, there are now 4 tieflings standing. One of them gets connected with the shoulder. You see their body rock to a side as they're thrown off of their feet.
As
Y'all,
again,
y'all are hitting the ones on the boat, huh?
no.
Oh, gotcha.
So we got to get to the boat,
Oh, yeah.
and there were 6.
There were still a lot left.
you took care of the boat, and I think we're okay with
Yeah.
the ones that are there. And then the Val's gonna continue running forward. The one that is the spirit that's left behind is gonna channel the energy into into its wrist cannon and fire off a bolt at the one that is already hurt.
Okay.
Is he Mega Man?
Kind of. That's for an 18
18 is going
as
to
a
hit.
ball of force damage for 7 plus 3 plus another 3.
Another one bites the dust. As you see the literal ashen dust part on either side of this blast, as it regathers, swirling back upon itself, the caster is there no more. There are
And
3 tieflings remaining.
Yet again, the spirit's going to interpose itself between the remaining casters and Valog.
Okay.
And that's...
Do you want me to make like a intimidation check or something to see how many I draw?
Performance check.
Yeah, I'll
Drawing.
say performance.
Performance?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking like because he's actually drawing them. I was trying to make a joke.
I mean, you're not really trying to intimidate them. If you were intimidating them, they would probably want to not shoot at you.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
In my mind.
That is a 17.
Okay. I'll say you draw both of the ones on the ship.
Okay.
The other 3 that are behind are going to be blasting at you.
But the spirit is between like I.
Wait a minute, I start blasting.
How does that work?
Spirit gives you cover? Some cover?
I will say one of them will attack the spirit. 2 of them will attack you.
Okay, I might need some healing, guys.
What are you at?
18.
Does a 15 hit the spirit?
A 15.
I don't think I can cast spells while I'm a bear.
No.
Does.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I had to do math.
Bear casting
Because it depends on the level that I cast it at.
It's Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Healing Paw.
7 cold damage.
That's exactly
Okay.
what that is.
2 coming at you now. The only one that would hit, I believe, is this 18.
Okay.
The other one is a 4 plus
I
4.
am fresh out of spells, so that's just going to do.
Okay.
He just wanted to be held.
Of course.
Another ball of force erupts from the palm of a well-met sorcerer as it collides with Valoth, clipping your legs out from under you. You take 7 points of force damage.
But I'm not dead yet.
The 2 that are now attacking Odd,
But the flesh wound.
Yeah.
one rolled a 21. The other rolled
shield.
a 9. Do you have your reaction?
Yeah, I haven't taken anything.
Okay. I was just double
Question
checking.
we have to ask
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we haven't taken it.
As a similar blast of force erupts from the ship, you see the dust in the air beginning to part as it roils over in your direction. You cast a magical shield in front of you. You throw out a magical shield in front of you, dispersing the energy in every direction.
His shield, I don't know if I've said this before, but his shield is like him hitting his drum really quick, and you see the sound waves like reverberate off.
Yeah, so it
That's
like
really
cancels,
cool.
it cancels the Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
That's cool.
I'm glad you said that because that's really cool.
With that, you all are now at the ship and beginning to climb on. There are 2 tieflings on the ship. There are 3 from the previous area now closing in. Or sorry, yeah, there are still 3. Odd, what are you doing? You're first in the initiative.
I think I am going to.
That ship's
I'm gonna
fall
hit
over.
the. I'm gonna hit the. I'm gonna try and attack both of the ones that are still up.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, make attack rolls.
Yep. That's gonna hit. That's a 16.
16 hits.
4, 5 plus 8.
All right, that tiefling is out.
Okay, and then the other guy.
I don't
as
think it matters
fly-
what you roll with a +8. I think they have 9 hit
I
points.
think. Yeah.
You.
And that's gonna hit too.
Yep. I
And
see the
this
dice.
one. That's gonna be 17.
All right, you take out the 2 remaining tieflings with ease.
Yeah. And then
that are on the
bonus
ship.
action, unlock the thing. Did you change the
Yeah.
password again?
I did, but I would have told you guys
Okay.
what it was last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
You
we
begin
did discuss
unlocking
that
the helm, getting ready
this
to
was a
take the
situation
ship
where I
off
was
as a number
all
of
need to know
casters continue to close in on your location. Flora, what are you doing? There are.
Or, oh man, instead, I'm a not Drizzt, Valor, don't die instead. I'm a healing word.
Well, you used your bonus action in an attack, right?
No, I did. You're right. All right, never mind. So I can't do anything.
Yep.
That's fine.
So,
Thank you. I forgot.
Flora, it is your go. Drazad, you're on
Just
deck.
kidding. You can die.
There are 4 incapacitated tieflings that can't do anything right now until they're hit
Don't touch
on
them.
the ship. And there are 3 rushing in from the previous area.
I have a plan.
What's the place you print your minis from?
What's that?
What's the thing that you get the subscription to print your?
Loot Studios, but this is
Loot
from Printable Scenery.
Okay. That's from printable.
Basically, everything that I do is either Loot
That's what I was saying.
Studios
I
or
couldn't
Printable
think of
Scenery.
Loot Studios.
Loop Studios.
Loot Studios is great for minis, and Printable Scenery
Minis.
is great for, well, scenery.
Scenery. There's 4 incapacitated, 3 coming up behind me. I'm at the ship now.
Yep, you can
Yep.
climb aboard if you'd like.
I would like to do that. And I want to
It fell off. It's right under the front. She's
Thank
a bear,
you.
though.
yeah, that's okay.
Nice. A bear.
Bear.
I'm gonna stand. If they're coming this way, I'm gonna stand
Yep,
guard.
a bear over there.
And as they come up, I'm gonna rip their heads off.
Okay, you're going to hold your action
Yes.
basically.
I'm holding my action to rip their heads off.
Okay.
Nice.
Specifically.
With that, Drazad, it is your go. Valeth, you're on deck.
Okay. There's 3 rushing up to us.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to get on the ship.
Okay.
I don't rip his head off. I let him back.
Got it.
Do I want to do this? Why
The
not?
answer is probably yes.
I get up on the ship, look over and see the 4 incapacitated and go, well, we've got the tendrils up here. We just got to make sure those don't get on. And I
Yes.
slap my hand on the railing of the boat and cast heat
Well, I
metal.
gotta get on. Oh. I'm not on the boat. You already said it.
I already said it.
You're fine. You would, Drazad
You can hold
would
the
know.
action if you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
I was like, oh, I gotta get on the boat.
I thought we were all on the boat already. I was like, let's go.
Wait, you can fly the ship. You can fly the ship.
So, Drazad, you're holding an action to cast heat metal
Yeah.
on the railing. Okay.
I still slap my hand on the railing, look down and go, oh crap, hold on then. And you see the orange start leaking out and then
You're like,
Yeah.
baseball.
Oh, this is your go. What are you doing, man?
Baseball.
Valet's gonna climb on the ship and begin to try to fly it, waiting for the spirit to get on first.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yep. Climb up. Start her up.
and use his action to try to fly.
All right, make a survival check. As Odd has unlocked the steering mechanism, I imagine you step aside and just...
23.
Okay. As you begin to ignite the magic engines, the ship roars to life and begins to ascend, hovering in the air. You see the incapacitated tieflings like
Dump them off.
wobbling to a side
Wilhelm
and then to
screaming.
another. But the ship has started and it is now hovering.
And the spirit's gonna launch another attack at one of the ones that's chasing us.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
Okay.
I don't think I can miss them.
That was by design. I wanted them to be like just you guys mowing down a
Yeah.
bunch of like less powerful casters.
Max damage, I'm pretty sure it's gonna take it out. 8 plus 3 plus some
Okay.
more.
So there are 2 able-bodied tieflings left rushing in. You do see some now like gathering upon the ramparts behind you that you'll need to fly over.
Not the
But
ramparts.
Can you like fly us out of here?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing. The
yeah,
spirit just took
you,
the attack
you
while I was
started
doing
it and
that.
it's going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dump them until we're clear.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do anything tricky while we're trying to dodge.
2 last attacks coming at you guys. It is actually They're actually going to be firing on the ship.
That's fair.
Both are hits. And I'll just roll.
I would have laughed at one miss. You're like, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barrel. A ship-sized barrel.
The ship takes 10 damage as a pulse of force impacts some of the wood, buckling it in, and then a firebolt comes in behind, singeing the area as some of it becomes charred like the surrounding wasteland.
Can I flavor how I'm taking off?
Sure.
In that I'm not extending the wings and I'm like full force downward thrusters until we are like
rocketing straight
well
up in
above
there.
120 feet up, and then I'm gonna fly. I'm just trying to get up as fast as we can.
Well, in that case, after these two attacks are made, you throttle the ship and begin driving it directly upwards. I will have everyone make a either acrobatics or athletics check.
I thought it has downward thrusters, doesn't it? I would just put all the power to the
you're
down
rocketing
thrust.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
You're not angling it
Yeah,
up.
no wings, just like
G-forces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
take
exactly.
off and then fly forward.
Okay.
All of
basically
our
what I'm
cheeks
doing.
are pulled back.
Yeah, I'll say
Full
the ship is
helicopter.
now 60 feet in the air, still within range of some of these casters down below, but you have not rocked the boat, so to speak, and the incapacitated tieflings
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. No.
are out of the area of hypnotic pattern.
No, it stays. They
said,
stay
"Mm,
incapacitated.
No.
They are hypnotic.
Hypnotic pattern flashes, and then they're stunned until I lose concentration or like
I got you,
1
Alex.
hour.
They
I got it right here. It says that it flashes for a second, and then they're incapacitated for up to a minute. Speed is 0.
it's
and
like
they're
it's like
charmed.
sleep.
It's a charm.
Yeah, no, but like sleep happens and they are just asleep. It doesn't matter if they get.
Correct.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they get moved.
But it's
No,
it
only
doesn't
in
say it.
No,
It says the
but
pattern
here's-
appears
here's
then
the-
vanishes.
Oh, it does. The pattern
Oh,
appears
it
for a
appears
moment
and
and
vanishes.
vanishes.
yeah.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. then.
Okay.
That makes sense. So they are still incapacitated. The ship is now 60 feet up. Valoth, you've taken your turn this round. As more attacks are about to be incoming.
Would that not have been the turn that they just shot at us from? Because I flew.
You started the ship.
Oh, I
Then
started
you
it.
flew.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you
I
started
was-
it. Sorry,
I
sorry,
thought-
sorry,
that was
sorry.
your turn. Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Mess
That's
with the initiative. That's my
That's fine.
fault.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Odd. What would you like to do as you see a number of tieflings down below beginning to gather magics to fire upon the ship before you can flee?
You say,
Are
like,
any of them in a? No, I can't do that. I am going to.
We are well into Flavor Town here.
Yeah.
Population U.
What you mean?
Like
this is say something. See what you can do. Like
Yeah,
I want
this-
to knock
this
a
is-
rock off the
Gotcha.
wall.
I
we're
got you,
we're
gotcha.
Loose their
well
footing so they
outside the
miss
bounds
or
of a normal
something. Yeah.
combat.
Yeah. Are some of them like Are any of them like grouped like below the ship, like they were running after us?
Yeah, you see in particular
Oh,
the
yeah.
two still remaining.
Perfect. I grab one of the guys. All
Yeah.
right, and then I throw one of the guys down on top of the guys below.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will have you make a. We'll say it's just a shove action, so
Okay.
an attack roll.
Okay, advantage. That guy's just.
Yeah, we'll say advantage, but it does use your strength mod. It's like an unarmed attack, I believe.
Okay. I got
Oh.
an 18 on the dice.
Okay.
And then
That'll succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I grab one of the guys who's closest to the side, and he's all like just dumb and stupid, and I'm like, wee, like throw him off.
Yeah.
On
you see,
but
you-
aiming him towards some casters down below.
as he's completely limp as you grab hold of him, and the second you release him, you see his body begin to flail and grasp at the air as he falls 60 feet, plummeting to the ground. I'm not even going to roll for it. He is definitely unconscious.
What
as
about the
he
guy
hits.
hit?
Ah, right. And for every action, there is an equal and opposite
60 feet up,
reaction.
right?
Yeah.
Grab some more D4s.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You said the ship went 60 feet up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The other guys
Yes.
kaput. So you've dealt with one of the tieflings on board. There are still 3 left and one able-bodied caster below, as well as some that are now grouping upon the ramparts. As we move to Flora, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just kidding. giggling at the
Oh,
chat.
now
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Toss a bagel to the last
Look
tiefling.
at the username.
I'm not saying that out loud.
There, I can't.
Oh my god, that's so good. Hey, if you're in chat, you know who you are.
That's who you are.
We
Yeah.
approve. Very, very
I'm
nice.
dropping,
I'll healing word you.
dropping wild shape.
Okay.
Yeah, all of us drop concentration.
Are we
7.
90 feet off the ground?
60
60
feet.
feet. off
60
the
feet. I'm casting Entangle on the fuckers down there.
There's one left down there, and there's a bunch on the ramparts too.
Are you hitting
What is
the
a rampart?
that?
Those.
This.
Yeah.
Sick. I was like, yeah, what is
Like,
that? I
yeah.
don't know.
They're closer
It's
to us.
it's the top of the wall.
They're coming to us.
They want to shoot at us.
They're
Yeah.
getting ready to cast.
I'm entangling them.
Okay, I will say Entangle's a 30-foot
90. Oh.
cube,
20.
20-foot cube. I will say you're able to get 4 of them.
Nice.
Out of.
A number. He hasn't said.
Like
lot.
a billion.
Million.
Oh.
I will say on the wall specifically. I mean, the ramparts are surrounding the whole city.
Yeah.
I would say in this immediate area, 12.
It's probably like the same situation when we flew in here, and they were like
Yeah.
Then,
Avatar
yeah,
Fire Nation style.
I really want to just kill the one that's closest to us.
Okay.
So
Do that.
then
Yeah, do it.
I can't entangle him. And nothing else reaches.
There's isn't there?
There's a body. You could throw a body at
Isn't
him.
there
That's what
still
he
3 of
just-
them on the ship?
There's
Do
3
something
but
wild.
they're
Yeah.
throw one of them at
There's
him.
3
I'll do that.
incapacitated.
I'll throw one of them at him because I saw my friend Odd do it, and I was
Yeah.
like, that works out.
Oh, we're throwing people.
We're throwing people.
Oh, we're throwing people.
Make an
right?
attack roll
And we don't
using
have
your
to make
strength modifier.
We don't even have to make these
for an
into
unarmed
tamales.
strike.
You can use the bears.
No, she dropped her wild shape.
No. You have advantage on this because the guys
They are incapacitated.
they're incapacitated.
Thank God.
Much better.
14.
Okay, yeah, you're able to grip this guy and you throw him off of the ship. As you do, just like the last, he becomes conscious. Just as he leaves your grasp, plummeting down, he connects with the other tiefling, and
Nice.
both of them are taken out.
Perfect.
Nice.
With that, Drazada is now your go. Valeth, you're on deck.
Well, I already flew, right?
Yeah, well, I'm moving you to the top of the initiative because you're piloting the ship.
Okay.
Basically, changing the area you guys were in was at the top of the initiative. You're now in control of that.
Changing, yeah.
Gotcha.
Very, very different combat system. You know,
It
Do
works.
any of us have
It works.
fireball?
I'm not prepared.
Dirty 20. I pick
And
up
I'm
the
out of
third
spell
body.
slot, so it
and
doesn't matter anyway.
okay, yeah, you toss him over. You actually throw him to the ramparts with a dirty 20, colliding with another tiefling. There are now just 11 there.
Sick. Get
There's
wrecked.
now just what there?
11.
11.
Oh, there were 12 on the ramparts.
Yes.
Oh,
In that immediate. yeah.
Valeth, how are you? Well, you're at the top, so
well, my spirit.
right. How's your spirit doing?
He's gonna shoot one of the other ones on the rampart. That's all
Okay.
he really can do.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Again, I don't think I can miss. Yeah. So that's dirty 20. And then a D8 plus 6. Over 9. It's
Okay.
exactly 9, actually.
As the ship is 60 feet in the air in preparing to move in earnest beyond the bounds of Alcazir, the last holdout of these tieflings begin to gather all of their might to fire upon the ship. There are 10 upon the wall. That is 3 hits out of 4.
Your new blue dice are so
That is
pretty.
4 hits out of 4.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
7 so far.
Enough.
2 hits out of 2.
Good luck.
9.
So
9
that's
total.
9
hits.
total hits.
Don't forget the damage. That's cool.
Oh, damage threshold.
Yeah, because it's the ship.
What is it? Do we know?
No. I think there's usually a damage threshold with objects like this.
It'll be 10.
That's what I
I
thought it
know,
was
maybe.
because you did 10 damage earlier to it.
While Alex does math, a damage threshold is the minimum amount of damage needed to actually inflict damage on the ship.
Period. Oh, thank you, Anthony. That was rough.
We'll be starting over with the ASMR.
With our
while
ASMR.
Oh, look. EM counts all 500 of his attacking brethren.
61 damage is done to the
Oh
ship
my
as a
God.
number of these bolts collide with the massive hull that is, as you put it, very hard to miss.
Yeah.
The broadside of a barrel. The ship is still flying, but you feel it within you after piloting the ship for so long that it is not in good condition.
It's my tundra after I slammed into the bridge.
Valot, that is now your go. What would you like to do?
What's the max movement this thing can do? I know I went up 60 feet in one round, right?
You can basically spread the wings and begin gaining altitude and speed. I would say that now that you are above this like raising altitude, you can move 120 feet.
Let's get the F out of here. Huh?
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to like buzz the tower, so to speak,
Okay.
as I do to like disrupt them.
Make a survival check to see how well you can pilot this. I will say there is a risk here.
What do you mean buzz the tower?
Just fly close enough that us flying by, the wind of that is gonna like,
Oh,
What are you
Knock
doing
some off.
with?
I might hit it.
If he rolls really poorly, he might hit the.
I have a reaction still.
Do you have...
I'm taking an 18 with my reaction.
What
You rolled
I rolled a
one.
2. And my survival is 5, so that's 23.
Okay.
Nice.
As you begin to rocket the ship towards the
Survival's 45,
ramparts,
20.
the three of
22.
you actually see the whites of the 10 remaining tieflings' eyes as you also begin to panic a bit, looking
Yeah.
like you're going to collide with the wall.
Fella.
And at the last minute, the wings poof, and catch air as you rocket upwards. I will say that you're going to deal a d6 in bludgeoning to each of these tieflings.
And move
Well,
them
just to keep
off
it
the top.
simple. 5. So they are worse for wear as they are knocked prone,
Okay.
but they are,
And we are 120 feet away.
you'd be about 70 feet away in total.
Gotcha, because of how far.
Right.
I know the spirit's technically kind of going at the end. Could it have jumped off onto the ramparts as we flew by?
Like it.
Unfortunately, I'm going to say
fine
no
if not,
because
yeah.
its turn happens.
that's fine.
Yeah. If you had held an action to do that, I would have granted it.
That's
but,
fair.
Yeah. So it is the spirit. What would the spirit like to
It's
do?
gonna shoot. It's got 90-foot range, so it can still shoot.
Oh, it goes last. I'm sorry.
I know. That's what. Yeah, that's fine. It does go last.
Odd, what would you like to do? Flory, you're on deck.
How far are we away from, like, the...
70 feet away from the ramparts where all the tieflings
Okay.
are now lying prone.
All of them?
Oh, I see why you mentioned that. Why would you do that to me?
I mean, that's just what happened.
All of them?
Yeah.
All of them are lying prone?
All 10 of them.
Boo.
Now, each of them only has 4 hit points left.
Yeah, but I can't...
I think that's a win overall. They don't have a high AC.
We also do not. We can just.
We also
leave
can
if they're
blow our
incapacitated.
We could hit with everything up there.
Why don't we just leave?
We are trying to,
We're
but we can't get far
trying
enough
to,
away,
but
so we
we're
gotta.
not- yeah.
We're like just.
You can only move so far. I mean, even in a massive flying ship, you can only move so far and around.
Well, but
And-
like in Star Wars, they just jump. Why can't we? Just
Oh, yeah.
Can we? Me and you hold hands.
can't
Can we
we make-
channel all of our
Yeah.
teleportation powers?
Yeah. I
Why
wish I
can't we
wished
make-
with all
yeah.
my might.
Yeah, Alex, why can't we make the
To
Kessler
get
run
the
in
fuck away from
9%?
this fight.
God.
I will say that very obviously to all of you, this is the last chance they have to bring you
I
down.
would like to try and web them with the wand of web.
What is the range on web?
I don't know.
I thought we were playing
60
Flavor of the Mind. Range doesn't matter. Tell me if you want to do it, and I'll tell you if you can do it.
I will allow it at
doesn't have
60
a-
feet.
It is 60
So it's
feet.
just beyond the range, but
Yeah.
I'll allow it to happen.
Pew! I don't know how it worked really when I did it earlier, but you said it's a spider stinger, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm rubbing it.
You see a web.
Not cut that into a short.
You see a web form at the tip when suddenly a burst of air erupts from the stinger and propels it forward, colliding with it's a 20-foot cube. As earlier, I'll say it connects with 4 of the tieflings.
And they're just webbed to the ground.
Yeah.
Still
I'm like,
skywrite?
whoo.
They're stuck prone.
Can you still skywrite?
Very,
As a
I'm very
ritual.
relieved.
Okay.
So 10 minutes.
A great amount of tension period leaves my body.
Oh my God.
How hurt are you?
I mean, I'm at 18. If you can do something else, I would do something else besides
I
that.
can't do anything else. I don't have anything
I
else.
suddenly have the urge to
God.
make a con save.
This goddamn wand of web.
Yeah.
You did this.
Yeah,
I
you,
know.
No. You did this, Chad, and don't
Oh,
you
yeah,
fucking change.
yeah, chat, you did do this.
You're gonna take 4 and 7 plus 5 is 13 points of healing.
Flora, it's your go. What would you like to do? Drazad, you're on deck.
No.
Do you have any
Doesn't
ranged
take
spells? Or
I mean,
attacks?
everything is healing.
You can heal some of your party members.
I'm full.
There's one guy left on board.
No, there's not.
There was
There
4.
is.
There were 4, and each
And
of
we
you
threw
was
3.
one. I didn't throw
Yeah.
one.
There's still one guy.
Oh,
He hasn't
one
been
guy.
moved.
I'll throw him.
He's just hanging
All right.
out.
Yeah.
Can I throw him onto here?
It's 70 feet away, but you guys have
that's a
gained some
throw.
altitude. I will allow it, but you're going to make 2 checks. First, you're going to make the athletics check,
Okay.
and then
advantage
second,
roll.
you're going to make a ranged attack roll using your dexterity modifier
Okay.
to throw this
All
guy.
right.
And use the
You have
thrusters, because the
advantage.
thrusters are pushing backwards. You could use them for some extra
I have
distance.
advantage, you said?
Yeah, for this.
For the
for the
athletics,
shove,
hypnotic.
yeah.
the first thing.
Because he's all goofy.
Well, that's a 1 and a 2, so.
You can take a thing.
We had no use for reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me take a 14.
Okay, yeah.
We're on the
So
ship.
you grab him and you go to throw him off. As you do, he's kind of wriggling a little bit, throwing you off balance. Let's see how well you
You
can
can wiggle.
make your attack. Well, he's
Once
been
you start
attacked.
to shove, yeah.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. Yeah, with your 17, you catapult him off of the ship, and as he plummets through the air, you see the very moment. It's very similar to something that happened to you in Eretheos, where you fell off the edge and the wind current caught you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes over the edge, and the engine catapults him, like rail guns him into the wall
You know what
where the
reminds me
tieflings
of?
are.
Damn it, we don't have Pinky anymore.
I know.
You ever had a frog on your windshield and you're like on the highway, and then the frog like
It jumps out.
Yeah,
He
it
jumps
jumps
the
out and it's
windshield,
like, whoa, and you're like, oh, well.
There are no more tieflings on the ship, and now there are only 9 able-bodied tieflings on the wall.
And 3 of them are webbed?
I'll say 4 of them are webbed.
4 on web.
Also, quick, just.
Were they entangled too?
No, I just knocked
Quick
the throne, I
time
think.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Drazad, it is your go, Valeth. Your spirit is on deck.
Yes.
I guess I will. I'm a guiding bolt one of them.
Okay.
You guide that bolt.
I was like, I don't know what else to
You bolt that guide.
do. Yeah. 19 to hit.
19 hits. Which ones are you targeting? One of the non-webbed ones, I assume.
One of the. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, an able-bodied
Yep.
one.
Roll your damage. Roll that
14.
damage. 14. So now there are only 8 on board the wall. 4 of them are webbed. As it falls to the spirit's turn, what is it doing?
He's going to shoot one of the other ones.
Okay.
That's able-bodied but not webbed.
Yeah, can't miss.
Yeah. That's it. Well, I rolled with disadvantage because they're prone.
Yeah.
So that would have been a nat 20. I just want you to know.
It can't, yeah, I saw that. It can't miss. Just roll your damage.
Now it's a happy one.
You take them out.
Yeah, as
Okay.
long as I roll above a 3.
So there are now 7 left on the wall. 4 of them are webbed, and it falls to their
tried to throw it in the
turns.
kitchen.
They're
Made
all
a
going to
living
make
for her.
attack rolls on the ship.
She just wants
But the
us to
prone
get in
ones...
Makes no difference.
But... Okay, that's fair.
I mean,
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna fight. Just because the ramparts, I'm like, how do you see over the? Anyway,
but the ship has gained altitude.
I guess,
you guys were able to
guess.
hit one of the prone ones by
I
throwing somebody
guess.
Now
off.
the webbed ones have disadvantage.
Do they?
Yeah,
because they're restrained.
they're restrained.
Okay. So I will roll for the not webbed ones first. 3 attacks. Only 1 hit
Hello.
in that bunch.
Do you want
Only one hit.
No.
Out of the web one?
One
Not a
hit.
non-web.
What do you want?
Oh, that's really great.
Okay, we're
Seven,
almost
not a
done.
one. So
I'll
2
take you
hits.
out when we're finished. Yes. We're almost done.
2 hits.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
A natural 20 and a 1.
Yeah!
2 hits and one last. 3 hits.
So 3 out of 7. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
As you gain some distance from them,
The ship dies with.
Yeah.
14 damage is done to the ship.
Yeah, that's how I feel too, Mapes.
Don't you have mending too?
I do.
Do.
That's something y'all could be doing. It's like
Oh, I could be doing that.
I'm just
You took one of them out though. That's
yeah,
one
no,
less
that's
tackle.
good too.
That was
yeah,
good.
no.
Okay, the ship, as it's connected with, does definitely, but you are able to let your foot off the thruster just enough for it to regain its magical footing, so to speak, and you propel yourself forward as you are now out of range of these tieflings, ascending into the atmosphere. Alkazir behind you as bright streaks fly through the sky, exiting the same way you entered. You leave behind the mysteries of Alkazir, better informed and well equipped. You move on to greener pastures, and that is where we will end our session for tonight. Thank you guys so much for sticking around on this really wild combat, a really long session.
This was
Thank
a
you so
really
much
good
for
session.
all
It was.
the incredible support. Love you guys so much. Grim Reaper, Tabletop Beard, obviously, for sponsoring. Our friends over at Darkeport.
Brett Venable.
Brett
Yeah.
Venable.
Randy.
Randy came in hot from the very beginning. Thank you guys so much. I love that you guys get to come on this adventure with us. Before next time, you may want to check out our friends over at Tabletop Beard. Get some of their beard products that you can also
What's
use
their
in your
code?
hair.
Chaos20?
Code Chaos20
Period.
for 20%
Chaos20.
off at checkout. Speaking of our friends at Darkeport, you can check them out on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central. Definitely go and take a look at their campaign. They run a very well-produced, polished session
It's real
over there.
good. It's real
And yeah, until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo.
Hell yeah.
That was a good one. That's old.